Jane Tracy and Allie Carr.
Hey guys.
And we're giving you a little 4th of July preview. Are you so excited to be here?
This is so fun. We promised David, though, if we break anything or make a mess, I'm responsible?
I think you promised we'd clean up. I promised
Jane said she would not clean up.
So
I'm on my own.
Hi, honey, if you're watching, but hopefully you're not because you're on vacation. But I'm going to be here with Allie for 3 big hours. Lots of news, some Cue the Savings, and you're going to be chatting, right?
I'm going to be, so we still are streaming on David Venable's Facebook page. So go to David Venable QVC. Now, we are cross-streaming on your page too, Jane Tracy. But if you want to chat with us, join us there. We answer questions live, real time. And even Chef Tony might be joining us and answering some questions too.
He is such a gentleman. Well, let's roll this open and let's get shopping. 3 hours in the kitchen with David. And yes, my apron is available. There's not many, but it's stinking adorable. We're going to show you the host is wearing graphic on the screen. 3 big hours. How are you celebrating the night before 4th of July? Hopefully we'll give you some inspiration, some fun. You'll be chatting with Allie, and I can't wait to show you everything that's in the show. So let's us get started by taking a look at one of our biggest items in the show. And there is the Afro-Beshan Chef Tony here with an item that has been on fire. It is our Genius 12-cup chopper. 12-cup chopper, the 5 blades. I took a look at this and was like, okay, this should have been that item that we sold like one day and one day only. But then what we decided to do is say, no, let's make it available to more people, but still give you that great goofy price of only $39.98. We have 3 easy payments of $13.33. You would normally spend, Chef Tony, $70 on this one almost. It is only $39.98, and we can't wait to see this in action. Well, look who's here.
Well, howdy doody.
Oh my goodness. Well, we are trouble when we get together. So Marie Louise Ludwig and I may not have a job by the end of the night. And by the way, your shoes and my apron, are we representing or what? Girlfriend?
Happy birthday, America.
Big hot pick,
Yeah.
Star of the day, and this is only one of the 4 that you're getting in the customer top rated California Interventions 4-piece thermal insulated bag and tote set. You guys love this? You know, I just bought a book because there were 40, come on over here, honey. There were 40 reviews that gave it a good rating, 40. 350 5-star reviews on this one, but it's also part of our Cue the Savings. First quality, we can't get it back in stock. So what we're talking about right now is get it while we got it. Because if we did this again, we couldn't get these patterns in, we couldn't do it at that price. So first quality, customer top rated. We wish we could get more, but we can't. So it's a Cue the Savings at $32.96. If you bought this separately, $97.52, girlfriend. Okay, and we're gonna do some more with you as well.
Okay.
Now, we always do David's recipe, and just because David is not here, hi honey if you're watching. Now Marie Louise, don't do anything weird because you're behind me. So like no bunny ears, come on. We are doing a fabulous barbecue chicken recipe. You can always find David's recipes, and he has hundreds of them at QVC.com. This is a grill pan that's coming up in the show from Cook's Essentials, and just search David Recipes at QVC.com. We made this yummy, wonderful barbecue sauce, and I don't know about you, but I don't like any measly amount of barbecue sauce on my chicken. I like it to be dripping. Have the chicken dripping. So you liberally add, once that beautiful chicken is cooked, and we're starting with the grill marks, to finish it off with this amazing barbecue sauce. Brett Hamilton, are you gonna eat well tonight? And I think my Tuesday Vibes and Friday buddy, Miss Sean Killinger, is gonna be joining us, me and Allie, as well. So there you go, yum. And then you wanna see what it looks like finished? Oh, anything with a sear, anything with a Christmas, I'm all about it. So those are just a few of the items that we have coming your way in the kitchen with David. But now Allie is standing by with one of our big items that we can't wait to get to, maybe for that family get together when you don't want to make breakfast because it's too hot outside.
perfect way not only to get a duo, but from my grandma's, baked in the same way and tradition with the same delicious ingredients as they did 150 years ago. But the price on this only valid for the day. Here's what you get. It's the cinnamon walnut, which put grandma's on the map. And then we also have the apple coffee cake with walnut. Absolutely delicious. These will be coming up, but you might want to start shopping early because it is a one-day only price, which means the price is only valid for the day. Whether they sell out or whether the day ends, you got to take advantage of those 2 easy payments of $19.10. But Jane is kicking off with a clearance price that's too good to be true. She's heating things up in the kitchen.
Thanks, Allie, and don't forget to chat with Allie on David's page, also streaming live on mine. By the way, we're going to put the item information up about this adorable apron because it is so darn cute and everybody wants it, and I also think that Tina Varelli needs us as well. But I was lucky enough to be with Tina at midnight when we introduced a brand new, bigger than ever, better than ever KitchenAid countertop oven. And since last year around the holidays, my oven started to go on the blink and I was freaking out a little bit. I was telling Tina, I got this oven. We had it down in our basement, kind of in the rec room, you know, for heating up appetizers and things like that. I don't know what would I've done without it. But even after the oven got fixed, we kept it out on the countertop. Best bagel toaster in the whole wide world. It really is. So here's what we have for you during Cue the Savings. We have the gloss cinnamon and we also have our beautiful cobalt blue. If you want the gloss cinnamon that's never been at this price before, we're down to the final 650 and we've heard from KitchenAid we can't get this back in stock. If you want the cobalt blue, we only have 2,700. And when you think of how many of these have already been ordered, Miss Tina, here's Tina Varelli, our expert from KitchenAid, won probably the most prestigious baking competition ever, right? That Pillsbury Bake Off. She's here live today, and we have an amazing value. First of all, the shipping is free, okay?
Yes.
So if sold separately, we'd be at $165.61. I don't know anybody that is selling KitchenAid at $100 off. And honestly, when you think about the fact that you have added in that free shipping of $750, we are just about, like we said, over $100 savings with the shipping and handling free. Cue the Savings, wow, that smells so good, is all about clearance prices on 4 easy payments or more. This is an or more moment. And if you would just think about what it would cost to have a kitchen designer come into your home and figure out where they could put in another oven, that's not going to happen. They probably won't even visit your house at $69.98, let alone get this. And this does so much. Like I said, it was saving me as my backup, but then I didn't realize how many times per day, instead of heating up the big oven, and this was in the middle of the winter time, I was using my tabletop oven.
I know. I could not live without this oven. I use it every single day, all day long. Everybody in my family uses it because it's so simple to use. It works so well, and it's not so big where it's going to take up a large amount of your countertop, but it's surprisingly big on the inside.
It's 17 by 17 by 11 inches. That's like nothing. And I just want to mention to everybody, we're really busy right now, thanks to the Amazon Fire Show, as well as the show you're in right now, this KitchenAid countertop convention oven at over $100+ off when you add in that free shipping and handling. So please use your mobile apps. Please go to QVC.com. We are busy. And the thing about this is capacity.
Capacity, exactly. So it can fit really large items because these 2 shelves here are totally movable and customizable to 6 different positions. So you can take a rack out and put in a really big chicken like I'm going to show you. But you also get 2 racks and 2 of these great roasting pans that make fabulous baking pans. So I baked a deep dish pizza, I baked a 12-inch frozen pizza, I baked some patriotic cookies, and look at this slab pie. It just fits in there beautifully and it bakes like a dream because this is a convection oven. So if you don't have a convection oven as your wall oven, this is a great way to have a convection oven in your home. And it's just so beautiful. You know that KitchenAid name, we've been around for 100 years because we make great things for the kitchen. I say we're foodies making things for foodies. So it's...
I just want to interrupt for a second. In the gloss cinnamon, we have 500 left, and it will never come back
Oh
in
my
stock.
goodness.
In the cobalt blue, we only have 2,500 left, and oh, she's doing it. She's making s'mores. Oh my goodness. Here's the thing. We've sold 90,000. Most of them at way over $100. Our QVC price was $110. Awesome for an if sold separately
Right.
of $165, $61, not adding the $750 shipping and handling that is now free. So you are way over $100 back in your pocket, and 6 easy payments of $11.66, and that would be a little David Venable nod, right?
That is a gallon of macaroni and cheese. This is one of those big steam tray pans that holds a gallon. And it's also the same dimensions as that famous frozen macaroni and cheese.
Right.
And I had that.
And look at the crispy
I know.
on the top.
That's
I'm all about
right,
that.
that convection fan. So
Can
you
I
get the
can I search some
crispy
up?
brown and inside that molten, gooey, cheesy goodness.
Oh yeah, this is good. I'm
Those
gonna
are
let
those
this cool down.
results.
It's going to be my snack for a little bit later on. I do have a question. So
Yes.
why don't we show everybody what it does? Because it's not just, I talked about toasting the best bagels ever. It's not just a convection oven. What are all the things that this one does?
Right.
While you can get it, because that gloss cinnamon is getting scary limited.
So let me just close up. So remember I said you're going to get the 2 racks that are totally movable. You're going to get the crumb tray that I showed you, had some pizza drippings on it. That covers the entire bottom of the oven. Super easy to clean.
And is that dishwasher safe, or would you do it in the sink?
I just wipe it off right in the sink. And if you can see inside, the heating elements are not just out there. They are covered with that perforated bar, all 4 of them. So this is a smart oven. What that means is these heating elements are going to cycle on and off automatically to keep a really precise and consistent temperature, and you're not going to get hot spots because those perforated bars are going to spread out the heat. So that's all the awesome stuff on the inside. Let me show you how to work it. So here is a giant 10-inch cast iron skillet.
There's no way you're getting that inside that oven, Tina Varelli.
Oh,
Are
yes,
you a
I am.
magician?
Yes,
Come on.
with the handle. So this is where I take advantage there of that diagonal. So it's about 12.5 inches by 12.5 inches. This is longer than that. But when I put it in at that diagonal, there's a little bump out in the back. Look at that. That fits in there
I was like,
amazingly.
there's no way. Like, I don't know why she's even trying this, but wow. So here are the 2 colors that are left. This is first quality. When we have a clearance price, you can take it home. You still have the 30 days to love it or return it. So you have the gloss cinnamon. We're down to the final 300. It probably won't last this presentation. In the cobalt blue, we only have 2,500 left. That sounds like a lot, but I think the blue, in honor of our red, white, and blue.
It's beautiful.
So it will toast. It will convection bake. My mother was a master degree nutritionist and used to say all the best chefs, all the best bakers always had convection bake. We'll talk about why in a second.
Yeah.
You can broil, but you can also keep warm. So it has a lot of functions.
And it's so easy to use. So there's no complicated digital menus to figure out. It's probably easier than your wall oven.
It's already starting to smell good.
So up here at the top, this is your function knob. It's super easy to turn. So that's bake. Anytime it's on bake, it's on convection. That's your broil. Your toast, I use this every day for toasting everything. I don't have a separate toaster. And this is keep warm. That's going to be your lowest setting. So we're going to set this to broil for our s'mores. Coming down here, this is your temperature knob. And it goes from a very low keep warm all the way up to broil at 450, which is what we're going to set it at for our s'mores. Down here, this is your timer knob. It works 2 different ways. You can see right now it's on. So that's on, and you turn it off when you're ready to turn it off. Or you can use the auto timer that goes up to 60 minutes. It's going to ding, ding, ding down and turn off automatically.
Wow, so you don't have to worry about something sitting in there too long.
Exactly. So let's set our s'mores for about 5 minutes there.
Tina, can I have a confession?
Yes.
I spent more on QVC.com for a toaster than this price is. I did. I mean, and you know, a toaster can be $69.98. You're getting an oven for $69.98, even if you put it in the garage.
Right.
Even on a nice day, if you take it outside, if you put it in a covered porch. I mean, you don't want to leave it there.
Right.
But rather than heating up your oven in summertime,
Yes.
I mean, don't think about matching. Just get whatever we have left. If you do want the gloss cinnamon, we're down to the final few hundred, and 100 left in that, and then it's going to be completely gone. And we've never seen the gloss cinnamon available at this low price of $69.98. In the blue, we have about 2,500 left. I know that sounds like a lot, but we are in the kitchen with David, and this, I mean, to me, on pre-4th of July, why not, right?
That's right.
We're pre-gaming 4th of July.
So great. So we're going to let that go because that's going to automatically shut off for us. And I have some breakfast items to show you.
And convection cooking, as I learned from my mom so many years ago, is all about crisping the outside, doing it faster, whether it is a chicken or it is a gorgeous mac and cheese or it's a cake or some brownies, and bake your bacon.
Bake your bacon. I do not make bacon any other way now.
Wow.
I love it baked. And you're going to get this grill rack with one of your roasting pans.
Do you mind doing me a favor?
Yes.
Could we sort of move that away from the gloss cinnamon? We're down to one color.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
So
Wait,
this
I'm going
is-
to grab my cinnamon rolls.
Okay, yes. Because cinnamon rolls came out of gloss cinnamon, which are now completely sold out. We have the cobalt blue, which matches all the other cobalt blue that you've done on QVC for so many years, whether it's a mixer or it's whatever. And this is not the only moment we're gonna have with KitchenAid in the show. So clearance price of $69.98. We made your decision now. We got the cobalt blue left, and we don't want you to miss out on our pre-gaming 4th of July. I'll see you in just a little bit in the kitchen with David, and here comes Allie with what's coming up tonight on In the Kitchen with David.
Hey, well, we have more great, exciting things. I borrowed David's mug, but I think my arm's starting to hurt holding this. Hey, Jane, you look adorable in your apron, but some of you are wondering about my Joan Rivers buffalo check skirt. We do have this available on QVC.com. I've got on the petite length. It also comes in regular. I may also personally own like 2 colors. So it's a perfect little barbecue skirt or for a fun picnic. Hey, but we have a foodie photo every single week. So the beginning of the week, you send us your favorite foodie photos on David Venable's Facebook page. Well, here's our winner. Congrats to Nicole M. This looks absolutely amazing. Nicole made a gluten-free apple pie d'auberge, which essentially is layering thin cake, and she used a spice cake with either like pie filling or she used a pudding. In this case, she shared some of her comments on that picture. So feel free to keep sharing your hashtag foodie photos every week. We'd love to see what you're eating, what you're cooking. Speaking of something of eating and cooking, anything that literally falls off the bone has my name on it.
So after standing in line for Corky's, Mr. Greg Shockman,
Yes.
on a Friday night, and it being worth every minute that we couldn't find a parking place and we waited around the block, now that moment is here with our fabulous Corky's option. By the way, please use QVC.com and tap your app for the best ordering experience right now. We just got these back in stock. And I said, Greg, from Corky's, do you do anything bigger or better than this when it comes to wings? And you said, no way. We'd
These are
love
some
to
of the
hear
best
from
favorites.
you, because congratulations. And if I say beauty, I say the beauty awards all the time. The Customer Choice Food Award.
Food awards, not beauty.
Yeah, I know, I got it right. Food Awards for Best Appetizer is right here. So the QVC foodies, you guys know food better than anybody. Greg, as a chef with your own catering business, so proud to bring these to QVC.
Yeah.
They're award-winning, and we just got them back in stock. They were like all sold out.
We did.
Easy Pay's leaving us at the end of the day. So we can ship this to you in the choices, which we're going to talk about, but I would right away go to auto delivery, because listen to that, it was sold out. We just had to get it back in stock. I know, I buy a lot of food from QVC. I've gone to QVC.com to get stuff from Corky's, to get mac and cheese, and they're sold out. So lock into auto delivery. That's every 90 days. So think about this. This is a summer of fun, and then when the fall big games are coming back, you're going to get another shipment, but you're going to still get it on 4 easy payments of $15.62, even if it's gone. And 4 pounds is a lot of seasoned wings.
It definitely is. And these are some of the most, like you said, customer award winner.
Right.
They're so great. They're so easy. They're meaty. They don't let you down. I mean, for anybody that loves wings, you are going to
And who
absolutely
doesn't?
go crazy over these.
Like, who doesn't?
2 great flavors. These are tumble seasoned, which means that they literally go into a tumbler with the perfect seasoning mix. every single bite that you get is going to either have that sweet and smoky flavor or it's going to have that bourbon flavor. And then these are baked, so they're nice and crispy.
Not
so if
fried?
they're not fried at all, and you can either do these in your oven, you can put them in your air fryer, you can put them on your grill.
Can
And we
you do it from
love
frozen, or do you have
yeah, you
to
can do them all
defrost
from
it?
frozen. So they're super easy. They come in a resealable bag, individually quick frozen, so you can pull out whatever you need. So if
Right.
it's maybe for the kids for like a little snack, or you're having a whole group of people out
you
there,
live alone.
or you live alone and you just want a little snack yourself, that's fine. Pull out whatever you want. They're awesome on the grill. So I know you're not going to be able to get them enough for 4th of July tomorrow, but for all those other cookouts that you're going to have this year, pull them out of
Well,
the
why
bag.
should we just have good barbecue on the 4th of July? All
Yeah,
right,
and
can
let
we
Corky's
start
do
with
it.
the sweet and
Yeah,
smoky?
that's it.
Because if you want them, we have 1,000 to go around.
All right.
And this is just back in stock. If you want the fabulous bourbon flavor, there's only 600. I'm sorry, that's not enough wings for America tonight.
It's
so
definitely-
please don't wait. So
It's
which one
definitely-
is this right here?
This is the sweet and smoky right here.
Okay.
So just like it sounds, I
grab
actually,
one?
yeah, I love them all, but you have to pick one. This is the one I really love.
You love the sweet
Is
and
because I just like a little bit of that sweeter flavor, like a lot of people do. If you like a little more in that savory, oaky flavor, go for the bourbon one. Either one, but both of them.
So crisp on the outside.
Flavor throughout. Because they're baked, you get that beautiful tenderness inside too. So they're juicy. So when you reheat them either in your air fryer or your oven or even on the grill,
Look how
they're
juicy
gonna
this is.
crispy outside,
Ah.
tender in the inside, flavor throughout, and these are meaty. Nothing's worse than getting a wing. You know, you go to a restaurant and you're getting a wing and you're like, there's no meat. It's all bone and there's no meat on there. These are so meaty, the drummies and the wings alike. There you go, Jane. There's one down.
Lean Bone Award. Okay, I know it's early, and I know I'm just stepping in, but do you know what I think we need to do?
What's that?
Happy
dance. All right, you got it.
Happy dance. Woo! That is a happy dance moment.
Now let's go into the bourbon here.
Okay.
So just like it says, these are a little more savory, but
Okay.
also they give that kind of, you get that oaky flavor and you get that essence. So if you do like that kind of bourbon flavor,
Okay.
remember no alcohol in here or anything like
No.
that. It's all flavored out, but you're gonna get that oaky flavor, that nice flavor, kind of in the back of your mouth. Great for dipping
Wait,
too.
can I have a suggestion?
Yeah.
Both? Because they're so good, I don't know how I would decide. You're right, the sweet and smoky is amazing, but this bourbon, whoa. And I have a question.
Yeah.
How long will they stay in the freezer?
1 year, they're gonna last in your freezer, so no worries there. Of course, like we always say, they're never gonna last. You're gonna wanna eat them as soon as you get them.
Man.
But really good. And if you love the competition style, so when we say something about competition style, or we say muddy, it means that it has a dry seasoned rub on there, and then you're going to add barbecue sauce. So you can always go on QVC.com and you can get the Corky's original
do.
barbecue sauce, or you can use your favorite barbecue sauce and just muddy these guys up just to add a little extra seasoning. Remember, these are so easy to cook.
Boy, that was worth eating off all my lipstick.
Oh, you ready?
So
All
are
right.
you going sweet
We
and
got
smoky?
wet towels right there.
Are you going bourbon, or are you going both?
But go,
Okay,
you got two hands, so I
I
think
do
you
love
need-
both, but
Okay.
let's go sweet and smoky
Okay.
tonight.
That's the ones over here
Right
on the
over
right
here.
here.
Guys.
Okay.
And you're
Can I
getting
get them a
4
little
pounds.
muddy?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Question on the chat.
Yes.
So 4 pounds, about how many wings or how many servings?
Well, you're going to probably get about anywhere from 32 to 40 wings.
Okay.
Probably
It's about to
for,
get
for
messy.
those
Right,
4
because it's
pounds.
going to depend, because
Yeah.
they're going to be different sizes.
Yeah, because the drummies tend to be a little bit bigger than the wing parts right there. So
So good.
Okay.
Now, I mean,
And
I love to
barbecue all over.
entertain,
Yep.
and I do it all the time. You know me. I
Yeah,
have
Jane.
an entertaining show here at
course.
QVC. But I always say, leave the experts do what they can do better than you. And
Yeah.
in this case, it's Corky's. I mean, when I was there in Memphis, Tennessee, they're winning the barbecue award. So why not let Corky's do it for you? It's so much easier. It's so much more convenient. And we did sell out of this. We had to get it back in stock. It is our current 2018 Customer Choice Food Award for Best Appetizer. We have 900 left in the sweet and spicy and only 500 left in the bourbon. But you want to try the bourbon too?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, give that a shot. And Jane, you
Here's
talked
the
about it
bourbon.
earlier about waiting in line. All those years ago, you were still waiting around the line in the corner, to get into Corky's. It's still like that to this
and
day.
we live in Philly. Guess where we can get Corky's?
Right here.
Here at QVC.
It's that
right?
good. Not only are they great about the ribs and all the smoker style foods, but you're getting
Right.
the same flavor, that same care with these wings. Remember, tumble seasoning to
Right.
every single plate
and
that you're
your
getting.
hams are awesome too.
Yeah, the hams are great, too.
Because I was away on Easter, so we did a little brunch the week before. We did a Palm Sunday brunch for the family, and I had never had your hams before, and I ordered it, and you guys, it was off the chart.
You had the carving ham.
I did.
Yeah, the carving ham is really
Yeah.
good.
I would say too, both of these flavors, my kids are 2 and 4. I mean, I'd pull the meat off for them, but it wouldn't be too spicy for them.
No, not at all.
It's flavorful.
Yeah,
I mean-
none of them are spicy. I wouldn't consider any of them even spicy whatsoever. They just have that perfect, nice, savory flavor, whether it's the bourbon, and then that nice little hint of sweetness
Right.
that you're going to get in the sweet and
This
slow.
is great.
All right,
Thanks,
so
Jen.
let's remind you what's happening today because it's the only time in the whole show we have Corky's, and it is here in time for all your summer fun, whether it's just you coming home late at night like I do and you want about 3 or 4 of these to cook from frozen, or you're having a big party, or you live alone like my dad did, and he loved the kind that were in the Ziploc bag so you could just get a couple out and make it when you need it.
That's
So
right.
if you want our sweet and smoky, we have 800 left. We just got these back in stock. And remember, the Easy Pay is leaving us at the end of the day. In the bourbon, we have fewer than 500 left. And our wonderful sauces from Corky's is also available at
It sure is.
QVC.com. Cheers. Happy 4th of July.
Thank you very much.
Love the red, white, and blue.
All right, you too.
Noticed it.
Thanks,
And
Jane.
by the way, while I take a walk, I did something on purpose for all my shoe shopping fans. I wore really comfy shoes tonight. Where am I? Over here. There's Chef Tony. Really comfy shoes tonight. There you go. They are the Lexi Quinn, and my feet are not going to hurt me. I know. Aren't they great?
Vivi's
Hi,
gonna
Chef
love
Tony.
them.
I know you got to get it for Vivi.
Good
I'm
to
telling
see
you,
you.
and it comes in like 7 colors. So this is where we stop, look, and listen, because that's what that hot pick music is all about. And by the way, we've been busy, Chef Tony, the whole
Awesome.
show.
Thank
So
you.
please, QVC.com or mobile apps, the best way to place your order. This wonderful gentleman, and you truly are a
Thank you.
gentleman,
Thank
love
you,
you,
thank
honey,
you.
is a great chef. You know, just that feeling of, you gotta feed the masses, and you know, with our Italian heritage behind us,
That's
this
right.
is something that I took a look at a few weeks ago, and we really thought, wow, maybe this should be a today's special value. But then Chef Tony was so sweet. He said, well, hey, how about this? Let's keep that same price, but let's spread the wealth and let's everybody get a chance to see. And you guys have been in love with it.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Sean? 4,500 ordered the last time this was in our show.
Wow.
It is brand new. We've sold over 12,000 altogether. We'll go through what it is in a moment, but you're looking at Genius, a name that's been part of the QVC family for many, many years. And in the QVC kitchen with David and everybody else, we have not $70, and that's where this should be, but this amazing sous chef in your family.
That's exactly what it is.
It really is a sous chef. It's $39.98, and we've been blown away by the response to this fabulous food system. You can go to geniususa.com and you can spend $69.99 on this brand new system with a gorgeous 12-cup glass bowl, or you can stay with us here at QVC and do it on 3 easy payments of $13.33, 4 easy payments if you have your Q card. And
Yay.
again, we've been busy, so QVC.com and using your mobile apps, the best way to get through. What is this system that has caused 12,000 people to say, yay, Chef Tony, we're loving it?
First of all, thank you. And I think people now trust Genius. We've been here 13 years on the station.
Yes.
Number 1, new glass. 480 degrees safe in your oven.
Wow.
So now you can make and bake, make and serve, make and store, or make and take if you're going out to a barbecue, all in the same. So I just made a salad. With the large blade, I chopped my lettuce. With the medium blade, I did all my toppings on the top, added a little bit of dressing to it, and I'm going to go to, let's say, a barbecue tomorrow.
Right.
This is our Stay Fresh lid.
You can come to my house.
I would love to. don't make promises. Has silicone on the inside, so it's going to keep the freshness in and keep it airtight and also watertight. So now I'm all set. What I love about Genius is they think. We actually gave you the silicone mat for a couple of things. This is going to help when you have a hot dish coming down on top, but also if you have a granite counter like I do,
Right.
it keeps the unit from sliding
Brilliant.
around. We want to make sure our customers are always
Right.
successful what they do.
You know what, Chef Tony? Sean would love us to go through
Sure.
the colors
Sure.
because we already have a popular choice. My apron has just sold out. I'm so sorry.
Congratulations.
Alana, if you'd like to get me a plain apron, I will switch because I don't want everybody to be upset. This is now sold out completely. We'll work on getting it back in. But you get the 12-cup chopper with 5 blades, the glass storage dish, the glass beautiful dish, and the ability to store this so easily. But the colors are gorgeous.
Yes.
So over here, and the color is going to refer to not just the chopping lid, but the storage lid as well. And we always know when I fill in for my honey, David, nobody can fill his shoes. But again, stepping in tonight, that red is the most popular. That's the QVC Foodie color. We also have it in classic black, which is by far the most limited. I don't see an advance order on my card. I've got green, and then we also have that beautiful teal And then we have classic white, which we showed you way over there, which is also popular. Great wedding gift.
Correct.
Okay, so 200 people already picked it up, and we didn't
Thank
even
you.
show exactly what this is. But we have it while we have it at this price. It's only about a couple weeks old, and it's been on fire. So where do we go next, Chef
I want to
Tony?
show the soft food slicer. This is actually because of our foodies. They wanted something that would cut soft foods. Example, hard-boiled eggs, avocado, tomatoes, strawberries. So this locks into place, and I'm just going to turn this and put it in properly. And I want you to listen, this is new. They actually lock in, so it's
love
never going to
that.
pop up on you. And then just take whatever you want to slice, put it on the inside, and you just push it down into the bowl. So we're in the season that strawberries are very popular.
Right.
I'm going to do 24 strawberries in less than 20 seconds.
Oh my
And I'm
gosh.
doing them 2 by 2. But
Right.
you can do one at a time. However you feel comfortable, just put it on, give it a press.
Can I try?
Yeah,
Can I help?
please do.
All right, I'm going to put 2 in.
Just press down and you got it.
Okay,
See, even one-handed.
done.
You're
Done.
finished.
Right or lefty, by the way, beautiful.
That's
and then
correct.
what's the best way to clean our blades? Just run them under
Soapy
warm
water
water?
and a sponge, and everything is top rack dishwasher safe.
Top rack
So we
dishwasher
want
safe.
it easy. Just look at how every single slice, let me lift this cluster up.
Right.
Every single slice will be exactly the same thickness, which is
Wow.
important when you're cooking. I'm going to dress this up a little bit. Let's take some marshmallows. I know if my grandkids are watching, they're like, Papa, are you going to make that when
What
you
do
come
they
home?
call you?
Papa.
Papa.
Little chocolate sauce.
Oh, Papa knows how to do
Oh,
it.
listen, this is how I'd want to be spoiled, so that's what we
Me
have to do for
too.
them. So that's our beautiful salad. Let's put the top on so that people know. This is going to lock in place. So now you can store that in the fridge. It'll stay in the fridge about 4 days. I'm going to go right around you, and I'm going to make a
Okay.
beautiful frittata.
So here's the thing. Again, I've had Chef Tony's cooking. It's amazing.
Thank you.
Over 400 gone. If you want the most popular colors, don't wait, because then you're disappointed when it is all sold out. And I was telling Chef Tony, we were watching you many years ago on QVC, and you were doing a salad, and you were also doing some French fries.
That's correct.
And my daughter Deirdre was watching, and she said we should get that because she was still a little bit picky, but very picky in her eating right there. But love French fries, but I was looking for a healthier way to do it. And so we got one of the long skinny ones, okay?
That's correct.
It wasn't glass, it wasn't this capacity, but it became, and still is, it's still in my house, something that she could do, I could do. We made those healthier French fries by doing the potato, putting it in the oven, and if you have a convection oven, it cooks even faster and better. Really, really, I thought it was cool that it came from her, because she was like, well, you know, maybe if I help with the cooking, I'm going to like it a little bit more. And that's what happened with the Genius. Over 13,000 ordered.
Thank you.
500
I actually
in this-
switched up. I'm going to show the frittata in a second.
Okay.
Because I want to do this for your daughter.
Right.
So you can make fries so easy with this. With your potatoes, I want to cut them top and bottom because you want that flat surface.
Okay.
And then watch what I do. It's a little secret. When I put it on an angle like this, it
Okay.
allows this top piece to literally push that potato straight
my
through the
gosh,
blade.
that's
Because if
brilliant.
you do it straight, it might do this on you.
Right.
We don't want that to happen. So just put it on a slight angle, and it doesn't matter what it is. It can be zucchini, which is a little softer. It can be a potato, which is a little bit harder. Sweet potato fries.
I was going to say
carrot fries.
sweet potato fries.
Let's put one more with the potato. Has 12 cup capacity.
and
I
now that
just
can
want to
go in
show
your
these
air
off.
fryer.
Absolutely.
Come on.
Look at these.
Wow, they are beautiful. Chef Tony, I'm just going to step around and
Sure.
do colors and everything you get, because you can chop and slice and prep and store and serve and bring all in the same one. This is $69.99. If you go to thegeniususa.com, we've got it on air at $39.98, and that's why so many of these have already been ordered. So your colors, which we'll refer to the trivet, the top of the bowl, and the lid, are red, classic, kind of like a smoky black. We have green and we have blue, and then over here you see it in the white. So if there's somebody going off to college, somebody just getting married, somebody with a new baby, or you really want to get the kids to be involved in prepping and helping you with the food. But Chef Tony, like you said, nobody has knife skills like this, right? Only if
truth.
you've got the Genius going.
Well, let's show that. We'll put the frittata down so I can show everybody what it is. But let's look at this blade quick. That blade will make 80 cubes in one push.
Wow.
I mean, as good as I am with knives, I can't do that. And that's the big difference when you're using a Genius product. We believe in making things prep easy instead of prep work. So here's the frittata that we were going to make. I'm going to cut this right down the middle. I'm going to open this up. Get underneath that. There you
And
go.
again, this is that 12-cup glass bowl. You couldn't do that in plastic.
That's correct.
Wow.
Look at the height. and nothing sticks to our glass bowl. If you want a little butter spray or olive oil spray simply for flavor,
Right.
absolutely not a problem.
That's
So we're going to do that
beautiful.
here. Being it's summertime, got to make a fruit salad.
And you know what else we got to do? Get this on Easy Pay before the end of the day. Because when we get to the end of the day, that's midnight West Coast, we're going to see that 3 easy payment of $13.33 go away.
Wow.
And I mean, I don't know any chef show where I could see them go through that much fruit, perfectly cut it for the perfect fruit salad that quickly. It is the smartest little guy in the kitchen, and
Thank
it's
you.
not so little. And look at that. You know how much you'd have to pay at the store to have
Oh
them
my
do that
gosh.
for you?
Absolutely. When you're having things cubed for you, you're simply paying for convenience. So I'm adding some toasted coconut. I put some beautiful grapes and blueberries.
Right.
But here's my secrets. And my recipes are in the cookbook for everybody
Right.
and also on our
Because you're getting
.com.
like 20 recipes with
Actually,
this,
you're
right?
getting 28
28.
in total.
Love
so
it.
that's pineapple juice and orange juice. And then my little secret, this is Pina Colada mix. Now you want to talk about a fruit salad that makes you go,
Oh, did you hear that?
what's that flavor?
Do you hear everybody? Everybody just went, whoa.
Oh, yeah.
If you like pina coladas.
like I like Pina
Yeah.
Colada.
I'm getting caught in the rain. Do you like that?
Yes,
Over
check
900
you out. I
orders,
love
right?
it.
Nearly 1,000
You're awesome.
gone. I
Thank
mean,
you.
this is one of my most recommended items that was inspired by my daughter who said, Mom, let's get it. And now Chef Tony brought it in brand new just 2 weeks ago and made it even better. Again, we need more time, but look what else this does.
I mean, you're getting 5 attachments. What I love about this product for everybody, it doesn't matter what nationality you are or what style cooking that you do. This will make any and simple all your recipes. So here I did some shredded cabbage. And then I'm going to take this top piece off because this is what I love about Genius. The owners of the company are engineers, so they think everything out. The grater actually fits right on the exact same
Wow.
attachment. So now I can take my carrot and I can just go over the cross and I can shred carrots. I can do zucchini for zucchini bread, carrots for carrot cake, make my carrot salad with a little bit of raisins. So I just want to show everybody so they can see the texture of
And then
that carrot.
again, not have to pay for somebody else to shred the slaw for you and
That's
make
correct.
it fresh and beautiful. So I wish we had more time, Chef Tony, but I just
Okay.
want to remind everybody what's in the show. You're getting these at these gorgeous colors. So in the Kitchen with David, it's all about foodie red. That's always our most popular color. We also have black. This would be a great guy gift, you know, if he loves to grill because he could do so much. Then you've got your green, we have teal, and over here we have the white. We have 30 seconds left, so what are you making now?
I'm making a quick potato salad, so I'm going to, or an egg salad. I'm going to take my eggs and pop them through here. We'll do some gherkins and put that on top. And then we're going to take some celery. And being we're out of time, I'll stop there for a second. I'll place this here. We'll give this a little bit of bacon in honor of our David. Got to have bacon.
We've had mac and cheese, David, and bacon already, so we're doing good.
A little bit of parsley. Last but not least,
A little mayo. Do it the
Dijonnaise.
Chef Tony way. Woo!
one last.
And now put the lid on and take it with you to that
That's
party.
exactly right.
So it's been our big star of the day, our top find. Once again, tap your app, use your app, and go to QVC.com for your best ordering experience. It is always a pleasure to have
Thank
you
you
in
for
the
having
kitchen.
me.
Mwah!
Thank you, everybody.
Happy
Happy
4th. of
4th.
July.
Thank you.
Yes, happy and healthy. And now, once you are making messes, so Allie and I did promise we'd clean up if we do make a mess in the kitchen with David. And then Christopher Joyce said, well, I'll come to the rescue with something that actually you, our QVC customers, designed, right? So we're here live in the kitchen with David. David's on vacation. I'm filling in for David tonight. Allie Carr is filling in for Stacy, who's also on vacation. We're chatting live on David's Facebook page. But look at that. I love the fact that we're showing this summer video.
Yes.
Because whether it's the outside of the patio, my kitty cat always puts her nose on the window, so I got a lot of like little kitty nose spots there around the pool, the outdoor furniture, or inside. It's the 7-piece cordless power scrubber with extension handle and 4 cleaner brushes that you guys, you, the QVC customer, really inspired Christopher to create. And I do have some news. The price is going up at the end of the day. And this is the final order of the year. We can't get this back in stock, Christopher Joyce. And you've been coming to QVC since 2003. So for
Crazy.
16, almost 17 years, showing us how to clean. This time last week, you were showing us how to
Yes, oh,
clean
for
in a
sure,
big way.
for sure.
And now you're showing us how to clean in a way that the
Right.
QVC customer you inspired. So who wants to be wasting time in the summertime scrubbing. But you need your house clean because more people are coming over, and you might even have people in that guest bathroom taking a shower. Nobody's been in there for a while.
Well, that's
you
it.
need this cordless power scrubber, and everything that you get with it is actually down below. But we are not getting this back in stock. If you have it, give us a call, and we have it left for you in the white, in the blue, and in the black. If you want white as the handle, we're down to 175, and it's never coming back in stock. If you want the navy blue, we have 750 left, and just a little bit more than that in the black. And then you get all these heads, including Chris's favorite. So Chris, take it away, but never getting back in stock. I'm a little sad.
I know,
We
it's
just
kind
found
of
out that
crazy.
can't happen. So we dropped it down to this great price of $21.98.
But honestly, it's just going to make your life easier. So rather than rubbing and scrubbing with an old nail brush, an old toothbrush, literally with the touch of a button, it's turning 300 revolutions per minute. So it's going to clean your kitchen, your bathroom, your outdoor furniture, whatever it is, without you doing the rubbing and the scrubbing. Honestly, the hardest thing you have to do, Jane, is use whatever cleaner that you want to use. You give it a good spray,
Yes,
and
not
that
that
is
hard.
where the work ends. Exactly. And watch what I'm doing. I'm not applying any pressure. I'm simply guiding and gliding, and I'm allowing the power scrubber to do all the work for me. You see it taking care of the soap scum on this tile, but even more important, that nice half-dome round head is also getting into all the grout lines, taking care of the mold, the mildew, you name it. And watch this, we don't have any running water, but I have a wet cloth, and now you can see the dramatic difference.
Wow.
I didn't have to rub, I didn't have to scrub.
And look what you picked up.
Exactly. Not only is the tile clean, but also you see how it's grabbing onto the dirt that was in those grout lines.
And this is great for getting into and around the tub as well.
No
right?
doubt.
That's so hard.
And look at how that's designed. That's why it's going to do really well in the tub, because you always have that curved area in the bottom of the tub. Now,
so again, implore you. We've been busy for like the last hour and a half. So QVC.com, tap your app, best ordering experience. And you know, when I first sold this for you, I expected you to tell me 90 D-cell batteries in order to keep this going. And guess what? I was wrong, because there are no batteries that you ever have to buy for this power scrubber.
It's cordless and rechargeable. I keep it charged at all times, and you have 50 minutes of runtime. And you saw how fast it's going to do the job for you. So if you're cleaning 50 minutes, maybe you have too many bathrooms or too many kitchens. But speaking of the kitchen, so how do you clean these refrigerator shelves? Difficult to clean. Well, watch this. Just give it a good spray. And again, that's the hardest thing you have to do. Now, what I've done is I've added the corner brush attachment, because I wanted to show the bathroom, and now we're showing the kitchen.
Lil Birdie told me that's your favorite.
Yes,
Why?
I love it. Well, it's because it really gets into the nooks and crannies. So all the dirt that gravitates to this edge, watch what an incredible job it does.
This is like a Restaurant Impossible episode.
Exactly. But what I love is, look at this. I can get in there without climbing into the refrigerator.
Yeah, I love
it. The
it.
power scrubber is doing all the work for me, and your job is done. The edges are clean, and you didn't have to do the rubbing and the scrubbing. It did it for you.
Last call on the white. So the white is almost sold out. We just got this back in stock, and we're never going to be able to get it back in again. So we have 6 dozen left of the white. We have 500 in the navy, a few more than that in the black, but again, never buy a battery again. So shoulder's not feeling as good, back's not feeling as well. You're thinking maybe about somebody in the family, go for it.
I mean, literally, there is no effort. So you saw how easy it was to do those shelves without taking the shelves and putting them in this dish, you know, into the sink. And now watch how easy it's going to do to clean the corners in your bathroom or your kitchen. Watch how it not only takes care of the soap scum on both sides, but look how it's grabbing onto the mold, the mildew, the debris that's caught in the corners, and it's just grabbing onto it. I'm not expending any energy. I'm allowing the power scrubber to do all the work for me, and look at this. Your job is done.
Wow.
Can you imagine a corner area being that easy to clean if you were using an old nail brush or an old toothbrush?
No.
You'd be busting your knuckles,
was my
ladies. You'd
job.
be ruining your manicure.
Growing up,
exactly. The youngest
was-
always got. I'm just saying.
It's
I know
amazing
I know you're gonna go.
survived.
Cinderella.
Quick question.
Yes.
After we get all that gunk out, I mean, I used to throw the toothbrush away, honestly.
Yes.
How do we clean the brushes?
You literally just wash it down the sink. I mean, just put it under the tap.
Okay.
And you're going to be good to go because of the way the bristles are designed. Now,
So we just sold out of white. That's
Okay.
never coming back in stock. Only 400 left in the navy. We've been busy through this entire presentation. It's a bestseller. And if you bought it comparable price tag, it'd be $40 and worth every penny. We have a price that's leaving us at the end of the day. That's $21.98. $0.08. I mean, come on. And look how far away you are.
Exactly. So this has the extension pole, gives you 19 extra inches, almost 4 feet of reach. So that means you don't have to bend over to get to the bottom of the tub. You don't have to reach back and get into the shower to clean the back of the shower.
To even get the ceiling, like the tiles in the ceiling.
And then here's a little life hack. Get one of these little squeegees, and it's going to make your job so much easier. The power scrubber broke down all the soap scum, and then the squeegee just takes it away and turn on the shower, and you're good to go.
We lost white. We're about to lose navy. I mean, if black is what we have left, just get it because it's going to work exactly the same. It is really the set that you designed. You said to Chris, we want more scrubber heads. We want that extension.
Yep, we want the bigger head.
And we sold it at QVC at more than the feature price that it is right now. But that price is going up at the end of the day. We just got it back in stock, but we also found out from Chris, this is the final order for the year. So white is gone, navy's almost gone, and get the black before it goes.
And I'm showing you here what a phenomenal job that corner brush does. Not only on that shower door track, but watch this, on that granite surface, it breaks down all that soap scum. And to your point, with that extra extension, I love the fact whether you're short or tall, you can get to the ceiling, to the floor, to the bottom of the tub. You didn't have to do the rubbing. You didn't have to do the scrubbing. You didn't have to do the work. And your job is done.
And with no cords, take it outside and do the pool, do the
rechargeable.
furniture. Could you do it around the hubcaps of your
Absolutely.
car?
Perfect for that.
Oh my gosh, great guy gift. So white is gone, navy about to go, navy sold out. So white sold out, navy sold out. We made up your mind, you've got black. But that price is going up at the end of the day. And people are still reeling over the demos that you did last week with us in the kitchen with David and beyond.
It was fun.
So wow,
It was fun.
thank you so much.
You.
All right, I'm heading outside. You want something from the grill?
Sure.
Okay, something brand new. And Allie and I are continuing on in the kitchen with David on a Wednesday night.
Over 60 different gemstones all in one place. QVC's Gem Day sale. Celebrate the 4th of July with stunning pieces from the American West Jewelry Collection. Be there Thursday at 1 a.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern on QVC.
Get ready for a summer surprise this Saturday because there's a special offer on everything on air, online, and on our QVC apps you'll really love. Really. Shop all day Saturday on QVC.
What makes philosophy special is it gives you a state of mind. It is about celebrating the little enjoyments that are so easy to overlook.
This is a different approach to beauty. It makes you feel really special and really loved.
Celebrate their 20th anniversary here on QVC. Watch QVC, QVC2, QVC3, and Beauty IQ anytime, anywhere. Check out QVC.com, the QVC apps, and the streaming apps to live stream more of what you love.
Join us for July 4th weekend, Thursday through Sunday, July 4th through 7th. Wherever your holiday takes you, QVC is there with brands of buys worth celebrating. We have what you want this summer and beyond. Starts tonight at midnight Eastern and all day tomorrow through Sunday on QVC.
Achieve. Connect. Experience. Progress. Through the power and technology of Dell. Sunday at midnight Eastern and throughout the day on QVC.
Well, my kids would tell me we're pre-gaming 4th of July, but I am so humbled to be here in the show that my best friend in the whole wide world, David Venable, has made so famous in the kitchen with David. He's enjoying a very well-deserved 4th of July vacation. I'm here, Allie's chatting live on his Facebook page, and now we're gonna go outside to talk about something brand new today, and we are outside.
Isn't it nice?
This is so awesome.
It's summer, I love it.
So Natalie from Cooks Essentials is joining us. I'm so happy to finally work with you.
Me too, this is so special.
Because I feel like you are my daughter because I come from a mother who was a master's degree nutritionist and a dietitian, a sister who has her master's degree as a nutritionist
I belong
and dietitian.
in your family.
I know, I'm adopting you.
Basically.
You're my
Thank
daughter. And I've watched you with David so many times and I think you do just the most amazing job.
That's so
I really
nice.
do.
Oh,
You're
thanks,
really
Jane.
amazing.
That's so sweet. Thank you.
So we were laughing ahead of time because we were saying the only problem with Cooks Essentials is if you're new to QVC, and there's hundreds and hundreds of people in the last show that joined us for the first time with the Amazon Fire Stick. it's almost too low of a price because you're used to spending so much more for die cast iron. And this is a grill pan that's going to be in your choice of the round or the square. I would say get both because this is $19.94. The square, it's brand new today. The square is already more limited. And if you have a Q card, you could put this on 4 easy payments. So, Natalie, when you bring Cook's Essentials to QVC, and we're here outside on this beautiful pre-4th of July,
The best.
tell everybody about the quality that goes into these pans that does not make any sense with $19.94.
It really doesn't. So when we think about cast iron, we think about the highest quality cookware, the foundation of the, types of pans that our grandmothers and our great grandmothers have been using and wanting to use because we get those results every single time. Can I just talk about this amazing looking grilled cheese?
Oh, stop it. Yes, you can.
But it's just dripping and so delicious looking. Who grills their grilled cheese? Now you can.
Oh my gosh.
But I love doing cast iron with Cook's Essentials because of course, we work directly with the manufacturer, so we get you guys the best price, and you just get the highest quality, amazing cast iron for such a great price.
So this is a grill pan. Now, we were at Cape May Point where a lot of birders go. We took, I think it's going to be our Christmas card. Our friend Laurel took a bunch of pictures of us. I'm like, okay, there's a Christmas card. But I walked past the community grill. And I was like, yikes. And I thought, okay, if I was camping or I was going to the beach and I wanted to grill some dogs or some burgers or some chicken wings or whatever, there is no way I would put anything on that grill. So what a great idea for somebody who camps or rents a condo and they don't have their own grill. There's a community grill because now you're cooking on your own clean surface. And it's $19.94 brand new today.
It's so incredible. And so what I love about this too is that perforation, as you can see as you're holding it up, those holes, you really get that smoky, delicious flavor, and of course that heat that's coming through that grill because these pans are heat safe to 500 degrees. It's real cast iron, it's heavy duty. We get this beautiful caramelization. We're not losing out on any of that flavor. We're just protecting our food from falling through the grill gates.
Right, and also saving mom or dad or grandma and grandpa from having to clean the grill when they're done. Here's what my husband does. He's the king of the grill, as most guys are. So after we're done grilling, we just had some, what do we have, swordfish the other night.
Ooh, yum.
And I'm like, honey, you left the grill on. He goes, well, I'm burning off all the excess. Now you're going to save your fuel because you don't have to burn off all the excess.
That is so true.
I love blistered tomatoes.
Me too. So that's my favorite word too. Blistered vegetables. They get so nice and dark and smoky, and then they kind of pop, and those good juices get on the rest of the food, and they get that caramelization and sugary flavor.
Like, oh my gosh.
But you couldn't just dump a bowl of cherry tomatoes on your grill because they'd fall through or they'd get scattered. This way you get to bring a skillet out to your grill, control what you're cooking in the skillet. This is one of my favorite examples too, shrimp.
Expensive.
Expensive.
You don't want to lose one.
You don't want to lose, no, you certainly don't want to lose one. And also, these sometimes can stick to a grill grate and then you're ripping them off. This way they stay nice and cook evenly and stay in your pan. You're not losing any of them. We can throw in, skinny peppers, slices of onion, maybe some, chunks of garlic, whatever you like, and you're not going to lose them.
Love that. So the grill pan is in your choice of the round, which is so cute. With that handle, I would take it right over on top of a trivet and take it right to the table.
Absolutely.
I mean, talk about fajita heaven right here. But if you want the square, it's more popular, but it's also more limited. And I love the square for asparagus. It's kind of the only way my husband eats it. And he's like, I'm not an asparagus fan, but when we grill asparagus, it's amazing. Oh my gosh, look at those steaks.
Look, this is what cast iron is all about. I love presenting cast iron because I love good tasting food, of course. And that caramelization really only comes from high quality cookware like cast iron.
Oh, Natalie, you got us with the word go right
know,
there.
And it's sizzling. I hope you guys can see that at home. It just smells so good out here too.
I think we're gonna hear it. I have a little saying, it's worth the price of admission. Just seeing that, worth the price of admission. And there's nothing worse to me that chicken that is a little bit kind of rubbery on the outside.
You need that
want
char.
that sear.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like this is making your grill even better.
It is. So it's adding that. I feel like this is the kind of accessory that you really need for a grill because you can do, toasted. I did a panzanella salad recently with toasted bread. You can do small diced potatoes, little mushrooms, all these things. It makes your grill so much more accessible to all your favorite foods.
And if you're traveling, if you're camping, if you're going on vacation,
absolutely.
This is a must-have. If you're tired of cleaning your grill, this is a must-have. Real quick, Natalie, best way to clean this once we've had it on?
I would hand wash this. This is real deal, cast iron. Preserve your grill. Let this get messy. throw it in the sink, right? You could also work out with
It's
this
heavy.
later on the weekends.
I'm telling you, but not too heavy, which I like.
No, it's
you know, when
manageable.
it's filled with food.
Yes.
So we've got the square, most popular and the most limited.
Love it.
We have the round. Natalie's going to be here with lots of stuff.
Yes.
And in the kitchen with David, and I'm so glad I
Yes,
finally
me
get to work
too.
with you, honey.
So fun.
Mwah.
I'll see you soon.
Well, we did promise Brett that we'd feed him, Allie. So now we're going to check in on the Amazon Fire Stick that's
Okay, well-
already popular.
Brett, we'll make sure you get fed.
Oh, I've been nibbling.
But listen, hey, in about 15 minutes, we are going to show you with our today's special value how you can unleash the power of streaming with the Amazon Fire Stick. It's 4K. You also have voice control, so from the power of your remote, you could say, oh, I'd love to use the QVC app and watch like Shoe Shopping with Jane.
Or David when David's not even here.
Oh, we could like binge watch David.
Just all day long, David.
So you
David,
download
David.
the QVC app, which is free on your
Yep.
Fire Stick, right? There's no extra cost to do that.
Nope.
And you have all this content that you could binge watch.
Yeah, and it could be in the kitchen with David. It could be shopping with Jane for shoes. It could be down there getting a holiday feast. It could be PM style or AM style or anything in between, because it's all inside here and everything you see here is free.
And I may mention that we may just happen to have one of the best prices available. Just saying.
No may about
I'm
it.
just putting that out there. But this is a really great opportunity because not only can you watch, like, yes, QVC and so many free channels, but maybe you're already doing Netflix or you have some Amazon Prime movies. Even the other day, we rented one of the Amazon Prime movies for our kids because they needed to see all the Toy Story movies.
Of course, from the beginning
And you
all the way up to 4
yeah,
before you go see 4.
before then we go to the
1,
theater.
2, 3.
They're only 4.5 and 2, so they have to catch up.
Yeah, a lot of catching up
Yeah,
to do.
we've got years of
a
catching
movie
up.
for every year.
But it's so much fun because it gives you, whether you're looking for some added streaming content in that bedroom TV, maybe you've got a kid going off to college, this is a great way to do that with the Amazon Fire. But Jane is mixing things up a little bit. We've got a name that we know and love in KitchenAid. This attachment you're about to see is so cool. Check it out.
Thanks, Allie. And actually, I came bopping in really quickly because I'm in my Lexi Quinn shoes from Clark's. You know, the Lexi's my favorite. So here comes Tina Varelli. Like I said, she is not only our expert from KitchenAid. Love you, honey. Mwah. Oh, we almost did a woo. That was good. I have to tell you, we started our show in the kitchen with David. I'm very humbly filling in for my best buddy in the whole wide world. We call each other honey. One time, David called, left a message when Kara was 3, and she said, "What's wrong with Uncle David, Mommy?" And I said, "Why?" And she said, "He didn't call you honey." I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. Anyway, I humbly stand here tonight with the one and only Tina Varelli, who brought us the KitchenAid oven.
Yes.
We sold out of our one color,
Yes.
and we only have one color left, and not many of those to go around. But we are now showing you something that goes back to the fact that since we brought KitchenAid mixers to QVC, and since KitchenAid made their first mixer, you guys, look at this. This is the hub. We talk about using the hub for all of your attachments. This is one of the coolest attachments ever. It's the sheet cutter with the noodle blades. So we know it's all about veggie noodles right now. And you can go to that kind of foodie store and spend a lot of money when they do it for you.
That's right.
Or you can spend something which is, again, part of Cue the Savings. And this is from KitchenAid. It's the first day ever at this low price. It was $122.97. If sold separately, it's almost half that at $69.96. I wish you could smell the fresh apple that we're smelling right now, and we only have 3,300 left. And when I think of like the more than 1 million probably KitchenAid mixers we've sold at QVC, I don't want to tell you how many I've bought as shower gifts, as wedding gifts, and even for me, we don't have many of these to go around, and when they're gone, they're gone. Now, along with saving $53 on the if sold separately price, we're also giving you free shipping and handling, which is another $7.50 on top of that. So you're putting $60.51 back in your pocket for something which I think is more relevant now than ever before. Are you making an apple rose?
So you can make little apple rose tartlets because it leaves a little bit of the skin on.
that's
Isn't that
gorgeous.
pretty? So did you see that giant? I think we went 15 feet of apple.
That's crazy.
I don't know of any other tool that can take a fruit or a vegetable and literally peel it or shave it, cut it into these little paper thin slices.
Wow.
So
So
this-
we have a page that shows you what this can do.
Oh,
and I know,
great.
Tina, you would love to show this to everybody at home, just so they can understand and wrap our heads around all the things that this will actually do.
Right. So literally you're making sheets of fruits and vegetables and sheets and noodles now, because we have a noodle cutter. So you can make zucchini manicotti. You can make spinach and mushroom little mini tarts in a tart pan. How about creamy white bean and sausage zucchini noodles?
So you're
Replace
going
the
carb.
pasta,
Yeah, you're not doing
right?
the carb. You don't have to give up that feel and that flavor.
That's right. How about avocado crab rolls? You can also like make all kinds of great sandwich rolls. Golden beet and
Oh my
quinoa
gosh.
salad.
If you just fed me beets from now to the end of my lifetime, I'd be so happy. I love beets.
Yeah, breakfast burrito, zucchini club wrap. There's that apple blossom tart, and those are rainbow spring rolls made with daikon radish. So
Wow.
there's so many ideas, and all of those recipes are available to you. You can get them through my Facebook page, Tina Varelli, KitchenAid on QVC, or you can go to the QVC product page for this product, go to where it says recipes, and it's a whole downloadable cookbook.
And I'm telling you, if you just got it to make your veggie noodles that are going to take all of your recipes you've loved your whole life, and now you're not doing the pasta anymore, but who wants to give up that flavor? Now you're not. And it all comes in this really compact box down below. The beauty, too, that I've learned from Tina through the years is this hub in the KitchenAid mixer has been the same since this KitchenAid mixer was first made. What, back like in the 40s, I guess? when
Yes.
The electric mixer first came out.
1919, 100
Oh my,
years.
100 years. So it
Yeah.
doesn't matter when you bought your KitchenAid mixer. If you bought it before QVC was around 37 years ago, 40 years ago, and it's still going strong, this still works in this hub so beautifully.
That's
Should we
right.
show a few more examples?
Yes, let me show you just a really quick snack because it's just about being simple. So put this on your stand mixer. You know, the kids come over, the grandkids. How about spread some peanut butter or some yogurt on your yummy apple slice? Top that with a little granola, and you just make some fun snack roll-ups. So it's so great.
That have no preservatives, nothing in it that you don't know what's in it. And you made
Exactly.
it fresh.
Right,
This
there's
is
a
adorable.
great
And then are we
recipe.
just going to roll this up?
You just roll it up,
how
and it's
fun.
just a beautiful, fresh, yummy snack that you made yourself. And what a great way to get more fruits and veggies into your diet, all kinds of little roll-ups. If you're avoiding grains and gluten, it's just such a great way and so fun.
That is
The
really good.
kids love doing this too.
So if you've never gotten an attachment for your KitchenAid mixer, you're missing out. So we showed you that. Now let's go here.
So here, and in a minute, I'll show you how to attach everything. So this
Okay.
is the Noodle Cutter, and this is the latest one. So it's going to go around the beet. First, it's going to cut off any like odd edges, and then look at how it
Oh my
turns that
gosh.
golden beet. You just pull
Look at this fettuccine
into
out of golden
beautiful
beets.
fettuccine. I love zucchini like this with spaghetti, you know, instead of spaghetti with your meatballs.
Oh my
Just
gosh.
gorgeous. And look, you could turn that into a really delicious salad. You can roast these and they turn into like crispy, tender little bits that are good on a turkey burger or on a salad. So good.
I mean, we're very blessed to have two kind of well-known sort of, you know, all about goodness, all about gourmet grocery stores. And I remember when they started selling in the pre-packaging, they're doing it and they're charging you for
Yes,
it.
it's a
So
premium.
here, instead of spending, like we said, if sold separately, $122.97 plus $7.50 shipping and handling, don't pay over $60. Put it back in your pocket and get this attachment. It's kind of the coolest kind of now attachment
It
that
is.
KitchenAid has done.
It is. So all KitchenAid stand mixers have this very same hub. It has not changed in 100 years. When you turn on your stand mixer, you see how that square rotates. That's what's going to power all your attachments. So this is the main arm here of your attachment. Do you see how it has that square peg? So you're going to fit the square peg into the square hole. Sometimes you have to give it a little twistaroo to get it into place. There we go. And then you're just going to tighten this thumb screw
See,
on
that's
the
what
side.
that little knob has been there all those years.
All those
That's what
years.
that little silver door has been all those years. We have fewer than 3,000. We are never getting this back in stock. And it's the first day ever. Like, we sold a lot of these at $110. It's now down to $69.96. That's a precipitous drop.
So I'm just adding these two little adapters, and there are videos to show you how to do this, but it's
Okay.
really so
And
simple.
the adapters come with it,
They
right?
do come with it, so you just lock that onto that little key, and then you put in the skewer. So the skewer is going to hold it into place and rotate with it. So now we're all set. I always use speed 2. And then these are your blades. They're really well-made, beautiful blades. It has a little guard here on the front. And let me show you how to put that on. So all you do is kind of drape that guard over the fruit or vegetable, and it has a magnet that's going to help that lock into place. Then this is pretty much one-handed. You're going to release that, and then it's going to start to make a beautiful sheet here of zucchini. This is the thicker of the different slices.
Wow.
So look at that beautiful.
There's no way without this attachment you could do that. No way. You just couldn't.
And I really, Jane, never liked zucchini before I started finding these other ways to prepare it. So I take those sheets and put them on my grill pan.
Right.
And then I use those instead of pasta in a beautiful zucchini lasagna.
Once
and
again.
it is light and fresh and delicious.
And you could do that with eggplant, you could do that with any of your favorite veggies. And now guess what? You don't have to give up lasagna because you cut down on your carbs. So here's what we have. Free shipping, almost half price, $69.96. And if it does sell out, we're never seeing this back in again. Oh, no. Tina, you're gonna be back with mixing bowls that are brand new and are cuter than ever, so stay tuned. But we just wanna give you an update. We started in the kitchen with David with the KitchenAid convection oven. We had 3,300. The gloss cinnamon has completely sold out, and it will never be back in stock again, nor will any of the colors either. In the cobalt blue, we have 1,500. We had a lot more than that when we finished the presentation. So, I mean, that's so limited. I don't know how many more on-air presentations we'll actually get. So if you wanted to get that fabulous oven, which like I said, I've spent more on toasters. The current toaster I have at QVC, that I bought from QVC, I spent more than you're spending on a convection oven, a broiler, an oven. It will keep warm up to 4 hours. So if there's nothing worse as an entertainer. You know, I love to give parties. That's why we had a pizza party the first time we did the KitchenAid oven together. Nothing worse than a hostess host who is in, because I really don't like that word, a host who is in the kitchen constantly with the oven open. You can just keep all your appetizers lined up, keep warm, and just keep replenishing it at the party.
Yeah.
Okay, love this next ad. So Tina and the gang from KitchenAid has often taught me, if you want to pop a color, you're not going to do it in your refrigerator. You're not going to do a pop of color, probably even in your, a crazy color in your maybe KitchenAid stand mixer. But when it comes to the accessories, like the bowls we're showing you right now, it's time to experiment with some color. They make the best mixing bowls. They make the best popcorn serving bowls, and they are brand new today. I'm going to take you through the colors. We've never seen them before. They're dishwasher safe. They can go in the fridge as well, and you're getting a 2.5, a 4.5, and a 5.5 quart bowl. And here are the colors. They are gorgeous. So we have this absolutely beautiful ice blue. 800 left in the ice blue. And then we go to our green apple. I do have a KitchenAid mixer in that color, in the green apple. We only have 850 to go around. Then we go into gloss cinnamon that would match the oven you just got that sold out, but we only have 850 left. Then there's our foodie color, the Empire Red, only 900. And remember, this is brand new. But the next one I absolutely love, that we can play with that pretty, pretty pink, which we call guava glaze. Love it. Only 1,300 left, and it's already the most popular. But then we have the color that everybody's painting their walls, decorating their homes. It's like the hottest, newest color, and that is that beautiful matte gray. Only 1,300 left there. $25 for all 4 KitchenAid bowls that are going, I mean, let's face it, we can always use more bowls, and it's not just for baking, or for mixing, I should say, your baked goods, but it's also for putting out your fruit, serving your popcorn, bringing the pasta salad. Like, I use my mixing bowls as serving bowls because I think it has sort of a effortless chic feel to it. And can we go over and show everybody how huge these are? Like, these are ginormous.
They are ginormous, and I love how they nest. These are actually a different size than the ones that we previously had. So you have a 5.5 quart.
That's big.
Is the largest. Then this is your 4.5 quart here.
And I love that rubbery guy on the bottom.
That is so great. That's so helpful for keeping it stable, and a 2.5 quart, and then they all nest together.
Perfect.
And my favorite part of these bowls is that they're lightweight.
Yeah, they are.
They're easy to get to the bottom bowl. You know, I have another set of glass heavy bowls, and I don't like to use them because it's hard to get to that bottom bowl. These are such a dream. Lightweight, easy to use. They have the handle, they have the spout, and they have that helper grip at the bottom that helps to keep it stable.
When my girls were little, they still love to bake and cook with me, but when they were tiny, I used to say, what does mommy say when we're baking? And dear Jerry Carrie would say, hold the bowl, hold the bowl, because like if they're mixing and the bowl goes flying, then you've just wrecked everything you've just done. Look it, Tina is actually not paying attention to my baking rules because she doesn't have to hold the bowl even when she's whisking that beautiful salad dressing because it's holding and gripping onto the counter. So we have 4 easy payments with your Q card. Great way to get to know us here at QVC with a name that you've trusted, I don't know, for 100 years. The name of KitchenAid, and 400 already gone. Now you were saying there's a texture on the inside of this that we can't even see.
You can't
that
even
actually makes mixing easier.
You can actually kind of hear when I scrape, there's kind of like a matte texture on the inside, and I notice when I make batters and things like cookies, it kind of sheds the dough so that it makes it easier to mix. You don't have to mix for as long, which is helpful when you want to have tender baked goods.
I have a question. Can I put something hot in this bowl? I mean, I know I don't want to put it in the oven. It is dishwasher safe, but could I put some like warm potatoes in there if I was mixing up a potato salad?
You could totally put warm potatoes.
Great.
Yes, for sure. So here we just have a nice simple cookie dough that we're mixing up, and I just love that it's that nice generous size. Things aren't flying out of the bowl.
I don't have a bowl this size. I mean, that's 5.5 quarts.
It's a really nice generous size, especially think about this time of year with your salads and your fruit salads, and like you said, your popcorn for movie night. These are gonna become your favorite bowls. They're so simple, so easy to use, and my favorite thing is the lightweight.
And they're brand new and over 800 gone. So here's your color story, ice blue. It's kind of like that robin's egg blue color that you might have seen from some of Rachel Ray's collections if you're matching. So we only have 600 to go around, and it's by far the most limited. I love this green apple, 700. We do have other appliances in that color. Gloss cinnamon. You saw an appliance sell out already in that gloss cinnamon. We have 700 left. Empire red is really elegant. It's a little bit deeper.
Pretty.
The guava glaze is the most popular. If you want to do like a baking set for a young lady, that would be really cute, maybe with like a princess cookbook, right?
So
yeah, and some of those cute little accessories. And then if you wanted the matte gray, that's been super popular as well. So Tina, have a happy and healthy 4th of July.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for pre-gaming with us tonight in the kitchen with David. Again, I'm Jane Tracy filling in for my best buddy David Venable tonight. Allie Carr is filling in for Stacy Stauffer, and we're going to talk about the big find with Allie as we get ready for more fun in the kitchen with David and the Today's Special Value.
Well, hey, check out QVC.com and search the big find, because guess what? We're looking for the next greatest success story, the next greatest innovator. Send us your pitch until the end of July in the world of maybe beauty, fashion, accessories, jewelry. Hey, maybe you have a footwear line. Jane Tracy would love to hear about it. You could maybe even end up on shoe shopping. How cool would that be? So here's your chance. All the information is on QVC.com. Check out a couple videos too so you can learn about what we're looking for the big find. You can enter your submission until the end of July. So maybe you know someone that's got a great success story. We'd love to hear from you, whether it's from accessories, jewelry, beauty, and even fashion. But speaking of a really cool success story, I love some great streaming and what Amazon is bringing us. Check it out, Jane.
Well, thank you, Miss Allie. I just want to mention that I've been running outside, inside, and all around the town in my favorite footbed in the whole wide world that's called the Lexi. This is actually the Lexi Quinn, and I think it's the only Lexi that we have right now that comes in white. There it is on your screen. It's A353286. They are so comfortable. I have taken 30,000 steps in Disney World in these. I know.
30,000 steps?
30,000 steps in a day. That's how I do Disney. But anyway, look who's back in. Brett Hamilton's back in.
And you've been spoiling me.
Here you go. Squirrel Brand coming up on our show. But this is the second to last look on the day of our Today's Special Value. We've sold well over half the quantity that we have to ship out immediately. Now 71,000 are gone. We have 2,000 already gone in the show, and guess how many minutes we spent on it? 0.
Zero.
It starts right now, and there's only 1 more hour. So we're kind of getting to the end of the night, and if you're kind of flipping through the channels right now, maybe you have a little storm in the forecast for tomorrow, and you're like, oh no, how am I going to entertain my guests, or what am I going to watch? You need the Amazon Fire TV stick. Lowest price available is right here. And now when we get to the end of the day, I get it. You watch. Brett's
think
won
about it.
awards here at QVC for being like our best guest. Like I'm serious. Like you teach us, you tell us how it works. If you have this already, we want to hear from you. And I love that many of you, like me, have the original Fire Stick that did not have Alexa, that was not 4K, that did not stream this fast. And I mean, my daughter and I, this is from our friend who called in, I think it was Marianne was talking about in the last show how it streams so much faster than even the apps on her smart TV. So it makes a smart TV brilliant, to quote my friend Brett Hamilton. So if you've ever been frustrated that you're watching something, like we've been watching reruns of Glee lately, and if it's going like this and a circle and you're like yelling, no, you need to get this. I mean, I don't care what TV you have, I don't care where you live, I don't care what you love to watch, and especially if you don't have an Alexa, you need to get this today's special value. Here's the value. It is the lowest price available, and we've sold 71,000 today. The Amazon Fire Stick Fire TV stick that is 4K capable. Even if you don't have a 4K TV yet, you will in the future, and this is not going to have to be tossed then. It's going to be ready to go, all set to go. With the Alexa remote is $49.99. Now, if that was where we drop down to our today's special value price, I'd say cool. But you get the Sling $25 promo. You get Groker for 3 months. You get Pandora Premium for 3 months. And then you get a $10 credit towards Prime Video. So that all adds up to $139.95. But even if you just wanted to get the Amazon Fire TV stick, it's 4K. With the Alexa remote, maybe you've been thinking about buying an Alexa. Well, why do that when you get both here? Even just from there to our today's special value price is truly the lowest price available. We have 3 easy payments of $11.65. In the last hour, I think there were 500 people who had never shopped with QVC before. Actually, 602 to be precise. 602 people in the last hour ordered the Amazon Fire Stick as our first QVC purchase. And then if you are brand new, you use a credit card, we ship it to you right away. You got 3 months to pay for it. You don't pay for shipping. The shipping is free. You have 30 days to love it and return it. You don't love it at the end of 30 days. Watch everything you want to. Send it back. We're not going to bug you. We're not going to ask you why.
You're not sending it back.
You're not. But I mean, it's just confidence if you're new.
No doubt about it.
It's just confidence in shopping.
Yeah.
And then if you have a Cube card, which is our own credit card, which you're more than welcome to apply for, you're going to get, for newcomers, a $20 credit. So let's minus that off the today's special value lowest price available. And you can put anything on 4 easy payments. Okay, let's start at the word go. 2,400 people already bought it. What is the Amazon Fire TV stick?
Yeah, the little device that Jane has in her hand there opens up the door to more content and more shows and more movies and all of that other good stuff. And then you say, Brett, I have cable. I got 1,000 channels. I don't need more. Why would I want this? How many times have you tried to watch a show and you don't know what day it's on? You forgot to record it. You're not even sure if it's still on TV. Or there's that movie. You just get a hankering. You're like, it's Wednesday night, it's 9:30, and I wish I could watch what?
Oh my gosh. Usually you give me a category.
No, I want you to go off the grid here. What do you want?
This is us.
This is us.
This is us.
So, you forgot to
Don't
tape
think
it.
I've ever seen that either.
Or, This Is Us is a great show. That's current. And you'd never know that you could find it somewhere else. So you say, This Is Us. And there it is.
Oh, this is the one my daughter cries at all the time.
This is one that bounces through time.
Oh, there's always a lot of
And you see
crying.
the evolution of the
Always
family
a lot
back
of
and forth.
crying.
It is a tear.
Yeah.
And I will say this on national TV more than once. Meg turned me on to the show, my wife. I didn't watch it until halfway through the first season. Then she started watching from the beginning. And more than once, I had to do this while I'm on the couch. She's over there. I'm just like, as a tiny tear rolls down. It's a tearjerker. But the good part about what we just did there is that that's a brand new show. That's a show that's current. That's a show that's on TV. That's a show that you might already be watching. But let's go back in time.
Okay.
Let's go back to the 80s.
The 80s.
Let's go to a action movie from the 80s that I know you're not big, but that's big on action movies.
Okay,
but that's
this
why
is
I'm
not
doing
really an action movie, but it's kind of a sci-fi movie. Is that okay?
Okay, go for it.
I love this. I remember watching this back in like the early 80s.
Okay.
Starman.
Starman. Starman. No way. No way. There it is.
Jeff Bridges, 1984.
Now, I can almost bet with certainty that right now, if you wanted to watch Starman on cable, it's not there.
Okay.
It's not there because was it not a great movie? I don't know. Was it a good movie? It doesn't matter. It's just that cable can only show you so much. So for those of you going, well, this just means another bill, then I got to rent this thing or I got to pay a fee every month. No, you buy this, you own it. Now, if you want to watch Hulu or Netflix or whatever it might be, those are subscription services that you have to pay the $10 a month for. But there is a load of free content in here, and let's start with the obvious. How many of you have an extra TV that you wish you could just escape to when the rest of the family is watching something else and watch QVC? Well, how about I give you QVC? How about I give you QVC2? How about I give you QVC3? And how about I give you Beauty IQ anytime you want it and watch how fast and how beautiful this looks. I just put our show on. We're on about a 30-second delay. You would never know that that's not cable. And guess what, gang?
No.
This television is not plugged into cable. It's not plugged into satellite. It's plugged into the drive, the stick, call it whatever you want, Fire TV stick, that Jane has in her hand right there. And we're not done because if I go into QVC's app, not only can I see main channel, but I can also see all kinds of on-demand programming. What do I mean by that? Well, if you missed In the Kitchen with David for the last week or so, if you missed, let's go over here to Shoe Shopping with Jane. You missed that episode? No, you didn't. That was yesterday, right?
It was.
It can also
That's
be
where
today.
I hit my knee.
That's where you hit your
and
knee.
nearly passed out.
When they talk about it years from now, they're like, that's the hit her knee episode. And almost passed out. Valerie, the holidays will be here before you know it, but Valerie has the holidays for you.
Jay Leno
right
and Dan Hughes in his garage.
Yeah.
Come on.
So that was only on, one time?
Right.
And if you didn't get a chance to see that once-in-a-lifetime shot where Dan did everything he could to not just geek out and be a kid, so he's standing in Jay Leno's
I'm pretty
garage.
sure he did.
Well,
Yeah,
knowing
pretty
Dan,
sure he
yes,
did.
you're right. But there they are. There they are in the show that aired sometime last week. Well, now you can see it there. That is just scratching the surface because now we talk about the 500,000 things that this can let you see. And I didn't just make that number up. 500,000, choices. TV shows, movies, but there's more to it than that because guess who's inside here? Our friend Alexa. And since we are in the kitchen with David,
Okay.
even though David's not here, we still refer to him as in the kitchen with David.
Oh, it is only in the kitchen
It's
with David.
only in the kitchen with
It's
David.
only in the kitchen with David.
And it's sacrilegious not to say David when you say in the kitchen. They all go together.
Right.
So because David's not here, we are going to assist you in finding something to make for the holidays. So tomorrow, whether you're having a barbecue, whether you're just hanging out, how about we try something that has nothing to do with barbecuing,
Okay.
but a really cool side dish that maybe you've always wanted to make, but never really had the guts because you thought, I don't feel like going to find the recipe. I don't feel like going looking for it online.
Well, can I throw one out there?
Yeah.
In honor of my best buddy, David. But
Okay.
I'm going to give it the Jane twist.
Okay.
Lobster mac and cheese.
Lobster mac and cheese. Now, obviously, it's mac and cheese with lobster, but there's got to be a lot more to it. Check this out. Ask all recipes for a lobster mac and cheese recipe. Wait for it.
Searching for lobster and cheese. I found lobster bacon macaroni.
Oh, even better.
There you go. It's almost like he heard us.
It's weird. Alexa knew. Alexa
Add
knew,
bacon.
David.
By just
Now.
saying its name.
As phenomenal as that is, watch this. So that's the first one, right? That's number one.
Right. Well, you got to go there. It's got bacon.
Exactly. Select number one.
That's so funny.
That is
Lobster
hilarious.
bacon macaroni and cheese.
Now,
You can add
look
the
at this.
recipe.
She will walk you through step by step. She also gives you the description. She gives you all the ingredients. She gives you the directions. But the cool part about this is you can say to her, start recipe, and she will now walk you through each and every step at your pace.
I'll read the directions one step at a time. At any time,
Now-
you can ask me to move to the next step.
You can
Step
follow
one.
along, but then you can also do something really cool. Now, for those of you that have seen this before, where we do a step-by-step and we see the ingredients and all that stuff, and we go, gosh, I need to make a shopping list. How would I do that? Well, I got to go get a pen and paper and I got to write it down so that I can lose that shopping list before I go to the store. Or you can do
or
this.
forget something that should have been on that
Right.
shopping list.
Yeah, exactly. So you're looking at this, you're like, I have everything, but I don't have lobster and I don't have elbow macaroni. So I could say, add macaroni to my shopping list.
Macaroni added to your shopping list.
Add sea salt to my shopping list.
I added sea salt to your shopping list.
Yeah, it looks really cool on your TV, but you know where else it shows up? It shows up in your app. So now,
You don't even need to get up. We will take a shot.
oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
There we
I
go.
was going to say, you've been moving a lot today. Look at this.
So there's my phone with the Alexa app inside there, which means if your husband or your wife or your kids are walking the aisles of the grocery store and you say, add Cabernet to the shopping list,
Cabernet added to your shopping list.
and it will populate on here with all the rest of the ingredients. Whoop, down there with sour cream and everything else. And as you can see up there, it has Cabernet on the shopping list. How cool is that? Because on top of everything else that we've done there, on top of everything else we've added there, you can also use this as a way to help you actually cook. So if you said how many ounces are in a cup, I don't know. How many ounces are in a cup?
Sorry, can you say that again?
How many ounces are in a cup?
1 cup is 8 fluid ounces.
There you go.
There you go.
She'll do the math. She'll do the conversion. She'll do the shopping essentially. The only thing she's not going to do is go to the store for you
Right.
and pick up the ingredients that you need. But for many of you, yeah, watching the TV shows and the movies and all that stuff is cool. But as a cooking aid, as a cooking tool, this thing is pretty phenomenal.
So one more presentation after this, and then that's it. For the day, we've sold 73,000. That was prophetic because it's going to be 74 in a second. This show only 3,500. Now, we're going to show you how easy it is to set up because I know you say, okay, it's kind of too good to be true. And that's what I thought. I was working with Brett. We had a not even close to being a smart TV, and it was something that didn't really do much other than the shows that we already had. And the stuff that we could get on demand was pretty much never anything we wanted to watch because I love old movies. So I got the Amazon Fire Stick TV. It was not this one. It was not the one that is the latest design, the most powerful streaming, nor did it have Alexa where you never have to type. Thank you very much. This is actually the lowest price available. We offered this before at $39 and we were turning cartwheels. This is even less. So in this show, over 3,500 have been ordered. And that's because you guys are all getting the best value available. That's why in the last hour, Brett, 500 people bought more than one. And every caller that we've had, and we'd love to hear from you. I know we're in the kitchen with David, but think of all the recipes. Think of all the food shows. Think of, I mean, you could go back to Julia Child. You could go back to the Galloping Gourmet. You could go back to all these names that you grew up with and loved cooking with, that you have the Amazon Fire Stick. It really makes such sense that it's in the kitchen with David because it's really going to help you be in your kitchen. And here are all the high points of it. You want to talk us through it, Brett?
Yeah, and luckily it's simple, and technology is not often simple, but 4K is just a fancy word for the best picture available. If you don't have a 4K TV, the good news is it will work on the TV you have now and the next one you buy, which will be 4K whether you like it or not. The quad-core processor is how we were able to open up one of the In the Kitchen with David shows so fast, or the main channel, and show you how it came to life so fast. You just saw Alexa in action, looking for the recipes and getting information and finding your TV shows and your movies and stuff like that. If you have Amazon Prime, you don't need to be a customer, but if you do, there are even more titles that are there for free, and Hulu and Netflix are all there as well. A QVC app, which is free, and you can browse the web because there is a computer web browser built inside, so you can search for Facebook on your big screen TV. You can look at Instagram and QVC.
So like
and
when there's a new
ESPN,
baby in the
whatever you want.
family across the country, and,
Yep.
and see, I'm not on regular Facebook, so I'm not friends with anybody. Doesn't surprise you, does it? I have no friends. So,
Me either.
no friends at all. So what I do is my sister will say, oh, tell the girls to show you, there's pictures of Aria, or there's pictures of Eloise, or the new babies in the family on Facebook, or Penny, and I'm like, okay, and then I never do it, but I could put Facebook in.
You could put it there.
Deirdre could be signed in, and I could take a look at the babies. Okay.
On a big screen TV.
On the big screen TV.
Yeah, and again, this all seems very cool until you figure out, well, can I do this? Can I make this happen? Can I make it come to life? And for once, rare we say this, technology that's easy. Here's the Fire Stick, right? This is it.
Easy.
This is the brain. This needs to be connected to the internet, by the way. There's nothing inside here other than the brain that kind of deciphers everything. So how does this all work? Electricity and the internet. Well, you get everything you need right out of the box. You're going to take the cable that comes with it. By cable, I mean the power cord. And you're going to take that power cord and you're going to plug it into the side of your Fire Stick, and you're going to plug it into the wall. You're going to take the other end, which has what's called an HDMI port on it, or that's an HDMI port. That's the little tip that goes into it. You can plug it directly into the side of your TV, or if it's kind of snug back there, you can use this little adapter, and the adapter will allow you to kind of squeeze it on to the side there, and that was your install.
Can I just say that's great when it's attached to the wall?
It's perfect when it's attached to
I
the
love
wall.
having that extension, and we've moved it from like room to room.
Yeah, you can move it to any room you want, any TV you want. Any TV in the last 20 years this will work for. So if I wasn't yakking and I was just doing that, let's say that was 30 seconds. The next minute and a half, to make this an even 2 minutes or so, will happen on the TV screen. Because once you plug in your Fire TV, this is what's going to happen. Follow along with me for the next 90 seconds and you will see in real time how this works. You're going to sync your remote by hitting the home button. That means the remote now controls the TV. You're going to select the language. You're going to sign into the internet in your home the same way you would a tablet or a computer, and that's the password. That's that 18-digit password that the cable companies, I swear, they make them difficult just to mess with you. So now, once you connect to the internet, it's going to go and update your Fire Stick to the most recent updates, which may have happened earlier today or yesterday or last week. So you have the most recent model right out of the box. When that's done, then the last part of the actual sign in is to sign in with your Amazon account. If you have one, cool. Pick I already have an account. If you don't, make one. It's free. It takes about 2 minutes. Go over here and put in the email address associated with your Amazon account using your remote and the keyboard that's right there on the screen. Then you hit next and you put in your Amazon password that you make up and don't give to anybody else. Don't put it on TV like I did. Hit sign in. And then go over here. It registers. It says, "Are you Brett?" And I'll say, "Yes, I am." Last choice is, do you want to turn on the parental controls? You can do that if you have kids. It's a great idea. They're not buying stuff they're not supposed to and running up a bill. Then
It's also great if you have caregivers in the house.
exactly, exactly. Last thing is optional, but it's pretty sweet. Now you can operate the volume, the power on your television, the sound bar volume up and down, and all the other good stuff. Long story short,
Wait,
once you're
the
finished
fact
with
that I have one remote makes me want to cry.
One remote.
And not three. Like this is for the audio and this is for the TV and
power
then this is
on and
for
off
the
and up and
apps.
down.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean,
Today, 74,000 have been ordered. Do you know that is well over the half the quantity that we have to ship out to you today, to ship out to you immediately in this show, which is In the Kitchen with David. But again, it's all about watching David. It's all about getting your recipes. It's all about finding new foods or going back and looking up maybe some of the cooking shows you loved watching when you were young. We've had 4,500 in the show, and there is one more show where it's going to be featured, and that's going to be tonight at 11 o'clock with Sean Killinger.
and that will be the end of the day.
Yeah.
So here you go. For those of you that are going, well, that's cool, but I hope that I can still get QVC. Oh, you can still get QVC, and you can also get shows on QVC that you missed. And even though David is only with us in spirit tonight because he's on vacation, there he is. And you would never know that that wasn't right now.
Right.
Except for the fact that that was probably last week.
We know what's really great about this, if you're really bemoaning the fact that it's me tonight.
Oh, stop.
But it's true. I mean, I get it. I miss David as well. So you could just be watching David right now.
You can watch David, and you can also go through and watch all this other really cool content. There is a show with Amy. There is Leah, and it goes on and on and on and on, plus the 4 main channels for those of you just tuning in. Now, cable free, satellite free. If you want to watch QVC on a TV that doesn't have cable, you can watch what we're watching, which is, this is weird, this is us watching QVC with David for the last show that he was on while we watch it now in real time. And you'll see in a second that it'll catch up. It's about a 30-second delay. My point in all of this is that now you can do a lot of stuff with your TV that you couldn't do before even if you had cable. And for those of you that decided you're not renting a box in that 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th TV in your house and the TVs just sit dark, dormant, maybe they're in the guest room and you only use them a couple times a year, maybe they're in the basement, and your husband goes down there to watch sports or watch action movies and stuff, and you're like, go. But now you have a device that you own and you don't have to pay a monthly rental fee on it. The only fees are if you decide you want to buy or rent a movie that isn't already free, then of course you would have to pay for that.
And I love the fact that when you go on, let's say, Prime Video, it says free movies. So you click on that and it'll tell you. And you might catch a movie that you always wanted to see or something you didn't even know about and you absolutely loved. Here's the thing. If you don't have a smart TV, this is kind of like the duh, you have to get it because it's the lowest price available. I mean, you cannot go any place else but here. Amazon, nobody has the Fire Stick TV that with the 4K capability for the right now or for the future with Alexa, nobody has this at $34.96. We do today for a limited time. I mean, this is also what we call an expiring offer.
Yep.
So this happened to me a couple weeks ago. We had a Today's Special Value. I thought it would still be priced at that Today's Special Value price a couple days later because we keep it up, you know, in case you're traveling today. Wouldn't want you to be disappointed. I went, it was $30 more, and guess what? I'm like, oh man, I missed out on that great lowest price. So I don't want you to miss out on the best price available. This is $34.96. We've got 10 minutes left in this presentation, then just one more hour. And if you would love to give us a call and chat with us, we'd love to hear from you as well.
I'm going to show you something neat.
Okay.
I want to show you how the world of Alexa has now not only affected the ability to be able to find a show, but other things that you can do at the same time. So let's start with finding a show.
Wait, you know what that moment is from The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel?
Which one?
That picture of her?
No, I know which picture you're talking about.
On the top. That's where she goes, we got the rabbi!
I didn't think I would. I'm going to say this honestly. I watched the first episode. I was like, it's kind of slow. And I stopped. I came back about 2 weeks later and I watched every single episode. And then the next season came out and I couldn't wait for it.
And there's one reason to watch it. I have a little crush on somebody in the show.
Well, who?
Zachary Levi.
Oh, all right.
Oh, got a little Zachary Levi crush.
She's a beauty too. So here we go.
That's right, Shazam.
There it is. Well, play Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Getting the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel from Prime Video.
Now, you could be sitting on the couch watching your favorite show with your family, and all of a sudden somebody says, well, we're going camping tomorrow. Do you think it's going to rain? Nobody touch your phone. Nobody be distracted from what's going on. Just simply say, will it rain tomorrow?
It might rain in Westchester tomorrow. There's a 49% chance. You can expect about 0.2 inches.
And it will temporarily interrupt your show and show you the 5-day forecast or the 7-day or whatever it might be. And that fast, you're back to watching your show. But at the same time, you're sitting there on the couch going, it's getting a little dark in the room here. Well, we have a lamp right there. The lamp is in the corner. Everybody's comfy and cozy and nobody wants to get up.
I'm so cozy.
Turn on living room light.
Like
That's pretty cool. Now your TV just turned on the lights.
And everything, Brett, that's in my eyes and I can't see the TV screen.
You need me to shut that off? Turn off living room light. Okay, I got one that's really cool.
Okay.
So you're upstairs in bed and you're watching your favorite show. You turn the lights on and off and all the good stuff. You get comfy and all of a sudden you hear boom outside. What was that? Is that the car door? Is that your car door? Is somebody outside that shouldn't be out there? If you have a Blink camera, if you have a Ring doorbell, if you have an Arlo camera, if you have a Cloud Cam that Amazon makes, you can say, show me the driveway. And it will turn on your camera and let you look to wherever those cameras are pointed on your television, not on your phone, not on your tablet, not on another device. While you're watching your favorite show, it will go and connect. So all of that happening with the comfort of being on the couch, in bed, whatever it might be. And then you go, wait a second, how about going back to the home screen and finding a completely different show? Because maybe that episode ended and there's not another episode. So you could say,
well, you know what? Could we just stop 1 second?
Yeah.
Only because we're running out of time in the presentation and Darlene just popped in.
There you go.
But I want to give everybody an update. Well over half of what we have to ship out is already gone.
Cool.
For the day, we've sold 75,000. In this show, 6,000. And again, lots of people wait for the end of the presentation. There's only one more time to pick it up live on air, and that's with Brett and Sean at 11 o'clock. But the best part of our night has been when we've been chatting with our wonderful customers. So Darlene from New Jersey, that's the state where I used my first Amazon Fire Stick and our TV at our little beach condo. Darlene from New Jersey is here. Hi, Darlene. It's Jane and Brett, and welcome to our Today's Special Value.
Hi, Jane. Hi, Brett.
Hey there.
I'm so excited about learning about this Fire Stick.
Oh, cool.
I do have some Amazon products. I have the Alexa and the Fire tablet.
Okay.
And I was interested. I just heard you were saying I have a Ring and a Blink for you also, and they were saying that you could switch it, which I like. But what I wanted to ask you is my girlfriend's thinking on ordering one, too, and she has the dish. I know you said you could use it also even if you have cable, right?
Yeah. So here's the best way to figure out how all this works if you've got cable or satellite and it's plugged into your TV, imagine the days when you had like a Blu-ray player or a DVD player or something like that also plugged into your TV, and you would switch the input. So you'd go from television, being cable, over to DVD or over to Blu-ray. Pretend this is the DVD player or the Blu-ray player or a gaming system. So it's not a channel on your cable system. It won't get in the way of cable or satellite. It will work alongside of it on a different input. And if you don't have cable at all, essentially it will replace what cable does. Does that make sense?
That makes sense, yeah, because my kids are getting a new home, and I wanted to get one, but my grandchildren have a gaming device, and I was making sure, you can do it with all that too.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the only, not downside, the only hassle may be if it's a smaller TV and it doesn't have as many HDMI inputs. But I actually got a question about this on Facebook today, which I haven't had a chance to respond to. You can buy little HDMI switchers, meaning it's a small box. It's got an HDMI cable that plugs into the back of the TV where you have that one port. And then on the front of it, it has like 4 different HDMI ports: cable, Fire Stick, gaming system. And then you hit the button on the little black box and it will change the input on the TV for you.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so you're not limited by a smaller TV or a TV that maybe only has 1 or 2 HDMI ports. Don't not get it or not use it because of that, because there's always a workaround. That's one of them.
I like that. I also like that it sounds like you could use it like when you travel, or maybe I could use it on my deck with another TV. That would be interesting.
Oh, absolutely.
Listen, I can't tell you how many people have said to me, I got one because I got a small little TV and I put it out on my deck, or I put it outside. They have a pool or whatever it might be, and it's seasonal. And they're like, there is no way I am running cable out, through the garage, out to the back deck or whatever it might be. They take this, they plug it into the wall, they connect to the internet in their home, and they have 500,000 different things that they can watch on their deck.
I mean, like you said, if you're traveling and you're renting a home, if you're traveling and you're in a cabin and it has a TV,
as long as it has
Wi-Fi. As long as it has Wi-Fi.
You got to have Wi-Fi.
You're in a hotel that has Wi-Fi. I mean,
Sure.
you could take it anywhere. And I always think of that as, even if you're going visiting to somebody's house and you're thinking, what am I going to do with the kids or grandkids, or I cannot miss, I want to watch my favorite fill in the blank, or I've got these people coming to my house, how am I going to keep them entertained? $11 a month to keep them entertained, and that's for 3 months. And I mean, if you never buy a movie, or you don't pay for a streaming device because you don't have to, you buy this once and that's all you have to do, Darlene. I mean, I got my first one and I set it up all by myself, and yours is faster. Yours has Alexa, and I honestly think yours is a lower price than I paid for mine. I think mine was $39.99 and this one's better.
And keep in mind, Darlene, once you get the stick, unlike a cable box that you pay monthly for, you own this device. Now, not everything is free inside. If you buy a movie, you buy a movie, rent a movie, you rent a movie. But there are loads and loads of free shows in there, and you're not spending that $10, $15 a month for a DVR in this room, a cable box in that room, a cable box in that room. So
I wonder if you can follow the sports too with that.
You can.
Well, that's what you love it for,
MLB
right?
app. I get the MLB app the package every year. It's like $120. There's 162 games a year for every team. So for less than $1 a day, even if I'm not watching the channel, I'll have it on the background. And it's just company. If it's at nighttime and Meg's already gone to bed or whatever, and I'm reading or doing work or whatever, have baseball in the background, very soothing. So everybody's got their own thing that they watch and they use to relax or entertain themselves, and that's a big one for me.
That would be great, because then my husband loves sports and my grandchildren would cover them and cover me, because I could get to see all my QVC.
You got it.
You got it right there.
24/7 QVC, no matter what you love to watch, Darlene. Well, enjoy it. I know you're going to love it, and I thank you so much for calling in tonight. And tell your girlfriend to enjoy hers as well.
All right, thank you, and have a great 4th of July.
Thanks.
You too. Be
Happy
safe.
and healthy
Thank
to you
you.
too.
You too.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Darlene. Bye-bye. Okay, we only have 2 minutes left, okay? And after that, there will be one more presentation, and that's at 11 o'clock, and that's it.
And that's all.
Like, I look at this and say, why wouldn't you want it? I mean, even if you have a smart TV, this makes it brilliant. It's probably going to be faster. It's going to give you more options. If you don't have a smart TV, it's going to make it one.
Yep.
I mean, for that TV that's getting dusty in the basement, for the trip that you're taking, and you're wondering, how am I going to keep everybody entertained? What do you want to do in a minute?
Well, I want to let you guys know that for the person that's catching this at the last minute and you hear us talking about all the cool things, the core of this whole entire device is being able to find essentially anything you want to watch, TV show, a movie, etc., anytime you want to watch it, because everything is essentially on demand, and then be able to take it from room to room or place to place. So you give me your final selection, movie, TV show, whatever, before we walk
Okay,
in the
this
door.
is going to be obscure,
Go
but
for
since
it.
it's
You
4th of July,
You haven't stumped her yet.
Stars and Stripes Forever.
Stars and Stripes Forever. You're on fire today. No pun intended. Wow. Well, you've got all of this holiday stuff that's inside here and anything that has to do with, including stripes.
Including my husband's favorite movie.
It's a great movie.
Wait, can I just say one thing? Army training, sir.
Bill Murray.
And if you touch
one of my
my
heroes.
stuff, I kill you.
Wow.
My name is Francis. My
Wow.
friends call me Psycho.
You are the queen of pop culture. I bow down to you. I thought I had it made, but you.
Here, eat your
got it.
squirrel nuts. You need to keep your
I got my
strength
own
up.
canister right here.
Here, you could have
I
two.
got two. Ooh, perfect.
All right, well, stay on the line. It's so much fun. Again, QVC.com and tap your app. Best way to get through. And here comes Allie looking adorbs as we are pre-gaming 4th of July in the kitchen with David.
Hey, well, we are ready. This is totally awesome from California Innovations. We have got a hot pick. It's a set of 4. I just have 2, but you get the large and the medium, and then your 2 market totes. All of them have insulation. All of them will have leak-proof lining. And oh, you could spend $97.52, but how about $32.96? Customer top rated on these 350 5-star reviews. But we've got a little trivia for you in honor of 4th of July weekend. On the 4th of July, Americans spend about $200 million on which of the following? Chips, dips, condiments, or hamburgers? I've got my guess. Make your guess. Join us on David Venable QVC on Facebook. Chat with us. I'd love to hear what you think, whether it's chips, dips, condiments, or hamburgers. But meanwhile, Jane and I have taken over in the kitchen with David, and let's just say it's getting a little squirrely in here.
Well, every night we have a buddy system. Okay, so when we're in PM style, Amy Strain gives a little tease about Shoe Shopping with Jane on Tuesdays. When I finish Tuesday Vibes with Jane and Sean and Shoe Shopping with Jane, I always tease David Venable. And I told you it was going to be a little nutty, and Jonathan Redford is here to prove that not only is this a little nutty, but I'm telling you, Brett Hamilton is so happy right now because we gave him 2, but that's only half of the entire kit that you guys are going to get. Jonathan has been bringing us Squirrel brand ever since we first discovered this great item on QVC. You guys started when, in 1888?
The brand in 1888, 131 years
Woo!
ago.
So we just got these back in, and actually we are talking about free shipping and handling and an easy pay that's leaving us at the end of the day. And Ray, could you just do the little monitor so we could see it, because we're kind of can't see anything over here. Thank you so much. So you are getting all 4 of the 16-ounce Traveler's Mix, which is done only for us here at QVC and is customer top rated. The 3 easy payments of $14.67 is leaving us at the end of the day. This is such a great $11 a gift. You can't buy a bottle of wine that's going to be gourmet, that's going to be close to this. You're not going to get a box of chocolates like that. And I tried them. They fit into the wonderful bags that we're selling right now for the holiday season from Santa's Best. So you put this in a wine bag.
Oh.
It's awesome. Okay, so you told me you did this one just for us here at QVC.
Yeah, this was exciting. The owner of the company came to me a few years back. We were just beginning, having great success with our original Town and Country, and said, I want to do something unique. I want to do something I've never done before as the owner of this company. I want to make a brand new mix. And I want to do it just for the QVC customer.
Yay.
So this was super exciting. It was kind of like that process where he tried over and over again, recipe after recipe. He kept sending me recipes, and then we were bouncing back and forth. What's going to make it great? And I'll tell you, when we landed on these 5 ingredients, mind was blown, and there's one ingredient that takes it over the top. I'll show you all 5 now.
Oh, man,
but
that's so
by
good.
the way, we added a sweet ingredient at the
Yay.
end. So it starts with our Georgia Runner peanuts here.
Right, I'm grabbing a handful.
They're meaty, they're seasoned delicately, they're gonna melt in your mouth deliciously. Everyone loves our sesame sticks, but these in particular are that taste of aged Wisconsin cheddar.
They are so good.
Oh yeah, my favorite for sure. There's that German style pretzel ball. It's light, it's airy, it has the sea salt on the outside, so when it hits your tongue, you really get that savory, right? Then we added the smokiness of a delicious California almond. Now, what we do is over real hickory chips, we smoke this first by itself. Obviously, not everything in the mix is smoked, just the almonds. And then finally, the thing that took all these 4 savory things to the next level was our trademarked creme brulee recipe.
Stop right there.
Yes.
I mean, come on, Jonathan.
Creme brulee peanuts added to this mix. Just take it over the top. You know that sweet and salty favorite? You go to the fair, you get that sweet and salty popcorn. This is like that. It gives you the sweet, gives you salty, a little bit of the cheesy, a little bit. When we put all this together, I was like, how is this going to work? And then it explodes in your mouth, and you're like, it works.
You know what
it
is?
works. It's genius.
Come on, we got to do it again. It's a happy dance.
Oh, no, I was like,
dance.
I don't know. Does Jane do a happy dance? She does. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, it's so tasty.
Wait.
Tracy and I love this one. We are always pecking away at this one.
I mean,
And
this
that was
is
3 pounds, by the way.
Okay,
You get
so-
4.
So this huge
whole bowl.
which could feed the entire crew and then some with lots left over, is not even the entire 4 that you get. And think about this. You take it to somebody's house. Maybe you're invited to a party towards the end of the month. Everybody brings wine, and nobody remembers who brought what wine. I never do. They're going to remember that you brought those squirrel brand nuts. They're going to call you or text you and say, where did you get them? Because, Jonathan, it's the freshness that's amazing. So here's the point. Our customers, they tell it like it is. You won the customer top rated. So that's really big. We just got them back in stock, and
hard
Sean,
with
our
food,
producer,
too.
is telling. Oh, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Because everybody's so individual.
Different tastes, yeah.
Here's the thing, you guys, here's what we have left. Fewer than 3,200. And if you go to auto delivery, these will never be sold out again on you, but you're also going to lock into Easy Pay because that's leaving us at the end of the day. And it's not only that creme brulee nut that we talked about, there's a lot of ingredients in here that aren't in any other mix that Squirrel Brand does,
Yeah,
right?
that creme brulee peanut is so unique only in this mix, as is that German pretzel ball, as is that the smoked California almond. We do a lot of different California almonds, sometimes candy coated, sometimes chocolate, but the hickory smoked over real hickory chips, one at a time. But I'll tell you, if you taste that almond, you know, if you use that fake hickory, it just has that kind of bitterness to it. This is sweet, it's mild. What it does is it complements the saltiness of the pretzel, the aged Wisconsin cheddar, the seasoning on the runner peanut, and then of course that creme brulee peanut. That's what makes Traveler's Mix everyone's favorite. It has quickly become one of our top sellers here at QVC.
You know what I love about you bringing this to QVC, Jonathan, is like normally in a mix, I'm picking some things out, right? I have a favorite, and you kind of go in, and then you're left with the guys at the end. Every single one of these, you're a musician. This is a symphony.
Yes.
Nobody's outdoing anybody else, and they're coming together, which something that's amazing. We are wildly busy right now, but as we should be, because when the doorbell rings, ding dong, and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize anybody was coming over. I have nothing to give. You can crack open a bottle of wine, get out some cold beers, get out some iced tea, get out your Squirrel Brand nuts, and you get 4 of these. So if they love it, you could send them home with one. So here's what I would do.
If you dare part with it.
Well, I would do auto delivery for
Yes,
me,
yes.
and then I would do a set of 4. Okay,
I just want a little sneaky snack for the road.
do you know the Oliver moment that you have to do?
More soup?
Please, sir.
Please, sir.
I want some more.
I want the creme brulee peanuts.
Oh, there's a bunch in
Ooh,
there.
this is
so
a
you
nice
got it.
little snack for the road.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank
Okay.
you.
You know, the funny thing about this, when we were
so good,
tasting
Jane.
it,
I know.
It's so
the
good.
owner always told me take 1 of each flavor because we want to make sure it's balanced.
Okay.
And I did this with Antonella a few months ago, and she's like, oh, so you're having the Redford hand. So that's her new thing now, the Redford hand, 1 of each flavor. Try it. If you get this home, you are going to love it. 1 at a time, 1 of each flavor, and you'll get that full experience of Squirrel Brand.
Could we just run some spots so I can finish my handful of squirrel nuts?
And a glass of wine or a beer for Jane here. Can we get-
Honey, you know how I roll. Oh, okay. This is my bowl. Nobody touch that. I expect no, Marie Louise, you don't get any.
Maybe some.
All
You can
right,
take
really
this
just
over
want some
for the
too.
lovely lady.
Okay, so we are busy. QVC.com. Tap your app. Best way to get through. And how many do we have left, Sean? Only 2,800 remaining. And that Easy Pay is leaving us at the end of the day. Okay, so the trivia question, all right? On the 4th of July, I got this wrong, by the way. Americans spend, thanks, Jonathan, spend about $200 million on which of the following? Did you guess chips, dips, condiments, or did you guess hamburgers? The answer, and I didn't get it right, but Marie-Louise Ludwig did, is condiments. According to Fox News, Americans spend $203 million on condiments, which is more than chips and dips combined.
And my husband is at least 200 million of that.
Is
he
he?
is the king of the condiments.
What is he? Ketchup, mustard,
Everything, everything. When we go down to where we both love, he has to go around all the little booths and take all the condiments, and he makes his own little things because he's a chef.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Well, I love my wacky neighbor. Marie Louise Ludwig and I have been together forever, and the one thing you always do is make me laugh and put a smile on my face. So happy 4th of July.
Let's laugh.
But what we have right now is a customer top rated hot pick. Now, hot picks are the stars. That's like where the Broadway star comes out, does the big 11 o'clock number, and everybody goes, woo, and stands up. Here's the star of our show, In the Kitchen with David. And this is something that's not just smart and practical. In many cities in the United States, it's going to be a must-have because I know where my daughter lives. They've already gotten notice. Next year, no more plastic bags. You guys bought this already from that quick preview you did earlier today.
Yes.
How many gone, Sean, already? 200. Here's what scares me. Even though it's top rated, even though the viewers love it, even though there were over 350 5-star reviews.
Thank you so much.
Wow, we can't get this back in stock.
Nope.
So it's $32.96. Here is where you don't think just buy. Like I say, something comes up and I'm just like, just buy it and then we'll tell you about it. Because if it sells out, it's never coming back in stock. And if you got from California Innovations, if you got this set separately, $97.52. And Marie Louise is going to show you in a second why it's worth every single penny, but you're getting it at a third of that price. You could get 3 sets for the price of 1 set. The shipping is free, and when it's gone, it's gone. So with all your years, your husband's a chef, you've been bringing products to QVC for how many years now?
Yes, almost 20.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Tell us why you love California Innovation.
Because for 30 years, this is all they do. They have a great team of designers and engineers that work to create the best of soft-sided portable insulated totes. Period.
Can we take a quick break to do
yes,
colors?
do the colors. It's hot outside, Jean.
I know,
we need
baby
these more
cakes.
than ever.
I went outside to the grill. I was melting already.
180 degrees.
If you want the navy dots, and that's the one that Marie Louise is so cute in her red, white, and blue today, was working. That's navy with white and almost like a soft, like bright pink. That is by far the most popular right now. And many of these have already sold out as well. But then we take a look at our beautiful, that's the
pink.
The pink.
Pink floral.
The pink floral. When it sells out, it is never coming back in stock. And then last but not least, we have Purple Tropics. 2,100 left. That could go in a nanosecond.
Yeah.
Truly it could. So those are the 3 that we have left. Don't even think about it. Just get it.
And look, this is everything. The full set opened up because what we've done for the first time here is we've given everybody the opportunity to try 2 of our styles of bags. So these 2, and I like to lovingly call them the mother and the daughter, these represent our super foam insulation bags. Super padded, built to perform our high performance models right here. 2 big bags, but then if you look on the front, you'll see some pockets down here. And what we've done in these pockets next door is we've given you 2 additional bags. These are our ever popular market totes that everybody has loved. All 4 bags fully insulated. All 4 bags have that great Thermoflex lining on the inside. Important, especially this time of the year. Hot foods hot, cold foods cold. But these 2 large ones in particular, 4 layers in here. You've got that high density thermal insulation. You've got super foam. You've got that rugged exterior. And you have something which makes us different from everybody else. And that is that we infuse our linings with something called microban. Why is that important? Because when you buy these bags, you know you're going to spill something.
Oh, you are.
I'm the wacky neighbor. I know I'm going to spill something. Microban never washes out. You can't smell it in here. But when you spill and you wipe, it inhibits the growth of bacteria that causes stains and odors. Our bags stay nice and fresh and clean.
All right, let's
the
give
way
you a little
through.
update. 700 gone. The only worries is that we will never get this back in stock, and that 700, nobody will ever be able to get their hands on again. At this price, first quality. It's the same quality bag set we sold at $44, which again was a crazy value because it was close to 100 if sold separately. We've sold over 21,000 at this price, and when they're gone, they're gone. The navy dot is flying. I mean, I'm just going to tell you, if you even want that beautiful tropic, that gorgeous purple tropics, and it sells out because there's only 2,000 left, don't think, just get the next one that's happening. And if you want the pink floral, we only have 3,400, just a few more than that in the navy dot. And this is not something that is kind of sort of something that we might use.
No.
This is something that you need and should be in the back of everybody's car.
Yes, and the beauty of these bags is the versatility, because think about this. We all have to shop. So we all have to go to the supermarket, regular grocery store, or the big box stores.
Right.
Get all of your groceries. Great. Then when you bring them home, don't put them away. Don't bury them somewhere. Use these again. This becomes then the perfect beach bag, because our bags are completely leak proof.
Wow.
So what you do is you take a big bucket of ice, you put that ice in there, you load it up with sodas and waters and maybe some beers or something to go to wherever it is that you're going. Everything is going to stay nice and cold. When you're done with that, tip it upside down, throw away all that ice you're going to have left over, dry it out or line dry it. It's ready for the store
Ready to
again.
go.
Or a
This
picnic.
guy holds over 37 pounds and 50 cans.
50 cans.
And if you were the soccer mom this year and you were struggling to try and get all the water bottles or juice boxes there, you need this. It's hot. You don't want to come back from the grocery store and your frozen foods are now mush foods. You want them to still be frozen. Listen to Marie Louise. She knows. She's been in this business at QVC for almost 20 years. And today we're getting a clearance price. First quality. We call it Q the Savings. And everything is on 4 easy payments. You got
Nice.
5, girlfriend.
Nice.
This came down to $6.59. And I'm getting all the colors right here because we got to give you some updates. 22,000 since we made it available at this clearance price. If you want the navy dot, oh my gosh, wait, I thought we had a lot more than that. 3,900 left in navy dots. And then it's going to be sold out forever. In the pink floral, which is right here, 3,300. And in that beautiful purple tropical, 1,900 left. And honestly, I was thinking, Marie Louise, you could give the mommy bag and the market tote to somebody. You could give the daughter bag and the market tote to somebody. And now you've got like an $18, $17 present per person. And it's such a cool hostess gift rather than that sort of predictable bottle of wine.
Yeah, and the straps. Know this about California Innovations. Everything is going to be double stitched and reinforced all the way around. So know that when you're carrying all that weight in our big bags, for example, you have the confidence of knowing it's not going to be like a bag that's going to break and all your cans are going to go rolling or all your produce is going to go rolling. Comfort straps up here on the top. So if you're parked 2 miles away from the beach and you got to carry it a while and you have kind of a naked shoulder in the summer, know that you're going to have comfort right here. They've even engineered it for this. Take this to the supermarket. Put it in your shopping cart. The height's going to be the average height for a supermarket. Snap this onto the side of your shopping cart, and then it'll stay upright. I just load these up. I go up to the conveyor belt, take everything out, and then I reload to go, because the smart thing to do with these is to mix and match. Refrigerated, and then some frozen, and then some refrigerated, then some frozen. That allows me as a smart shopper, knowing I have 2 extra bags, now I can stop a couple extra places on the way home and know that this is super cold.
So smart. Okay.
It's super cold.
So are you as our In the Kitchen with David shoppers. We've sold 23,000 at this price. When they're gone, they're gone. And there are 350 plus 5-star reviews. Somebody called them terrific totes. And I couldn't agree more. If you're going to like this huge family reunion, you could put 135 cans of whatever inside these 4 totes.
Yeah.
This is almost a $100 system, and there you are, and it's worth every single penny that you're getting at a third of the price, and on what we call our crazy, goofy, easy pay story of $6.59. And it's funny, sometimes clearance connotates, oh, people don't love it. No, we just can't get this back in stock.
Right.
We did such a great value, we made it even better. So navy dot, the most popular, 3,400 left. The purple tropical on my arm, 1,700 left. And then the pink floral, 3,200 remain with the gray accents, so cool, and 23,000 have been sold at this price. Makes a great summer diaper bag too.
It does. And you know what else we're doing? because we could become so popular here, we're actually taking the time to style this so it becomes fashionable. To your point, how lovely is this to use as a weekender bag? I think this is a great idea if you're going away on vacation, you're going to be in the car. Load this up with the things you want to take. When you get to your destination, unload the things that you're going to unload, and now this becomes your beach bag. This becomes your run to the supermarket bag. This becomes a bag that goes to the beach, loaded up with all kinds of things to drink, and then you throw away your cans and put all of your wet towels, your sandy bathing suits, your little thongs and everything in there, take them back, pull out that lining, rinse it all out. You've got that microban in there, and then use these over and over again. You are contributing to our environment.
Right.
You are not grabbing all those bags that are getting thrown away. I still can't believe how many people walk out.
I know.
With armloads of
And
those
there
plastic
are,
bags.
well, in the city where my eldest daughter lives, guess what? Next year, that's not going to be an option.
Yeah.
My favorite place in the whole wide world, their fun stores with a lot of mousy stuff, they are no longer giving out plastic bags. They're asking their people that come in, their guests, and the cast members are asking us to bring in our own bags. I think it's wonderful. So we need them. This is smart. And also, this is so much easier on the shoulder than trying to put a plastic bag on your arm and it digs in. We've been busy this entire presentation, as we should be. The shipping is free. So if you've never tried QVC before, why not? 24,000 have been ordered at this price. If you want the navy dot, 3,000 left, and that clearance price is for first quality, top graded, like one of your fans called it, terrific totes. If you want the pink floral, we have 3,100 left, and the very limited is the purple tropical, 1,600.
That's really pretty.
Honestly, Marie Louise, if it was only one of these bags with the market tote, I'd say, woo, great price. It's the big guy, the almost so super big guy, and then the two market totes that are also lined. Like, that blew me away. It's not like just those little kind of extra ones you get with most sets, right?
Yep, and feel the bottom of this. We've
Wow.
had this ice in here.
Put it over my head, come on.
Yeah.
There's ice in there and some water.
I know everybody wants me to do this.
I
Let it
know.
go, let it go. No, I will not. I will
Wait, no,
not
there's
let it
ice.
go.
Let it
I will
go.
not tip
Get
it upside
let
down.
it go.
Made you laugh. Made you laugh.
She always does.
I know.
Marie
Running out of
Louise is
time.
coming back again in the last hour of In the Kitchen with David, but Allie Carr's got something sizzling in the kitchen as we're both filling in for David and Stacy today.
I do. I'm sizzling under pressure. Check this out. So this is a grill press from Cook's Essential. The perfect way to add a little extra flavor, because look, we're going to sear both sides here, locking in the moisture, ultimate deliciousness, but oh, it gets even better because this is a one-day only price. Oh, it's under $15. How about that? So now we can sear both sides, get beautiful grill marks. So about 10 minutes away. Price goes away, though, on the end of the day today. You can use this indoor, outdoor. We've got meat, potatoes, vegetables. Ooh, a pork chop. That would be delicious. But Jane's got some more great things coming up because we've got some uninvited guests to our In the Kitchen with David this holiday weekend. Let's check it out with Jane.
And they're not welcome. Uninvited guests not welcome. Now, Mike is not one of them. Mike is one of our expert guests at QVC. You see him solving a lot of problems, sometimes outside with our cars, sometimes inside here at QVC. There is nothing more disconcerting than being at someone's home or even being at a restaurant and seeing bugs flying around. And then all of a sudden you start worrying, okay, where have those bugs been? Well, if it's your house with people going in and out, you know, through the sliding doors onto the deck, or out the back door and back in again. When we entertaining in the summertime, people are going in and out, much more than in the wintertime. So Dynatrap to the rescue, the way that we help control those pests that are, again, are not invited outside, are now here to take care of those not welcome buggers. We don't want them. We don't want them near us, our food, or anybody else. And this is the way to deal with it inside, in the kitchen, in the family room, in the wherever, for $21.62. We've sold over 45,000 of these, Mike, and there's been 1,000 ordered today. And you know, we actually started talking about this from your company a little earlier in the season, and we were saying, like, okay, it's not bug season yet, but it's gonna be.
Gonna be.
Did you wish you bought this earlier? Were you going like this or that or the other thing
Smacking
today?
yourself.
I mean, here's the way to get rid of the bugs, and nobody knows what you're doing.
And nobody knows because they're all hidden behind the back.
So
And
tell us a little about Dynatrap.
So Dynatrap is a leader in insect trapping. Most people know us for our outdoor traps, capturing all those things outside. But the Flylight is designed for the indoor. So it's designed to capture house flies, fruit flies, and even mosquitoes.
So if you, I remember one time my brother, who was like so susceptible to getting mosquito bites. Woke up the next morning and was covered because there was a mosquito in the house. Sometimes it's not being outside, it's being inside. If you ever seen any documentaries about where those little fly like feet have been, you don't want to eat anything where they've landed on it. So this is so smart. And I think what's so great about it is nobody knows what this is. It looks like a nightlight.
And
right?
that's the great thing. But back behind this is where
And
the
this is how it
technology,
works.
and this is how it works. So the Attract-A-Glow is something that we use in our outdoor traps. It's also what we use indoors. It traps flies in rooms of up to 600 square feet. They're lured to the Dynatrap by that glow, that ultraviolet light that they're so attracted to. And on the back of it is our Sticky Tech glue card. So when the bugs, the insects, the house flies, fruit flies come in, they stuck on the back on the glue pads. It's also great for a nightlight, and it's great to use in all areas of your house, whether it be your kitchens, whether it be your garages, your bedrooms, your bathrooms, wherever you have problems with flies or mosquitoes, this is great for those areas.
So you're getting the Dynatrap Fly Light, which, by the way, in 2018 was nominated for and won the Bronze Award for Most Innovative Product at the National Hardware Show. Same year, it won the Silver and the Most Innovative Product in Best in Biz Awards. So this, when we say is an award-winning product, it is. So you're getting the Dynatrap, and you're also getting 3 additional glue boards. If you want to get more glue boards, that's what you see right down there. They're offered at QVC. You can get a set of 6 of them for only $11.50. Why do you need glue boards? Watch.
Because of this, right? And everybody always wonders, well, how does it work? Everything that the Dynatrap is trapping, the fly
Is that Judy?
is back. I know it looks a little...
We just lost Judy, our technical director. She's like you.
But the great thing is, if you're going to put this in your kitchen, you don't want people coming over for the holidays and seeing it. And that's the great thing about Fly Light, and that's what Dynatrap did. They designed something that you're not going to see the yuck.
No.
It's going to be there. It's going to be working all day and night, but you're not going to see it. And that's the great thing. So all those sticky cards that you get, they just slide in and out of the back. And that's where they live until you need to replace it.
So a lot of people say, when do I replace? And it's actually an easy question. You just really want to eyeball it, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's all going to depend on where you put it. Like I have one in my garage and one in my kitchen. The garage one by my trash cans, that's getting filled up a lot.
Okay.
So I got to change that more regularly. The one in my kitchen, not as much, which is great. So in this time of year is perfect. I have 3 boys at home. I mean, our garage door is being opened probably 60 times a day. I mean, it's amazing the amount of bugs that are coming into our house right now.
It's the time of year.
And I didn't have a way to really trap these things before, right? Everybody tried the same thing, put out a half a glass of wine, or, put this, or get a smacker. That's the great thing. You don't have to worry about it now.
Okay,
All
do
you
you
do
remember
is
those
plug
ones
in.
that hung from the
Oh,
ceiling?
they were nasty.
Okay,
You'd
so
walk into it.
When you introduced this first time this year, I told this true story. Imagine 8 girls in a house in college. I was one of them. And we had this terrible fly situation. So we got one of those things that hang from the ceiling and are circular and they're sticky. And my one friend was walking by and it got stuck on her hair.
Oh, they are so sticky.
So, I mean, we were screaming so loud. Friends that were a couple doors down, we were in row homes, came up to see what was wrong because we were screaming so much. We had to cut her hair in order to get the sticky dead flies out of it, and I've never really recovered from that moment. There you see it in David's kitchen. We're in the kitchen with David. We're having a ball today, filling in for my dear friend, but like you want to entertain, you want to have great food, you want to have that succulent, gorgeous grilled chicken, that barbecue chicken that is his recipe for today that you can find on QVC.com. You don't want any little bugs coming here, and we've sold over 1,200 today. I mean, this might be the most practical thing you put in your kitchen because all the hard work, all the time and effort, all the money you spent on buying the food and preparing the food and then putting it out on the table to be ruined by a bug moment, that's not cool.
Yeah, nobody wants to be embarrassed by that. And literally, you don't have to really do any work. You literally plug it in. And the great thing is, Dynatrap designed it in a way where it's not going to take up both of your lights.
And is
or
it
both
that
your switches.
light that attracts
That's
them?
what is so important, yes. That ultraviolet Attract-A-Glow light is what really is the bell cow call for these insects. And the great thing is, it's going to work in large rooms, so up to 600 square feet. So if those bugs are coming in through your garage into your kitchen, and they're far away, they're going to see this light and they're going to come to this trap. And on the back, unfortunately for them, there's a Sticky Tech glue card. So they're going to be stuck to the back of this thing. The great thing is it's a useful nightlight also, so if you put it in hallways or bathrooms, but it's great for any place in your house. So whether it be your kitchen, garages, bedrooms, bathrooms, it's great for all areas.
And Donna Trap promises it's going to take care of what kind of bugs?
House flies, fruit flies, and even mosquitoes.
Okay, we had a situation where we didn't take out the trash. We forgot it. There might have been a banana in there. Might have been my fault. We were gone for a couple days. We came back. I mean, I actually wasn't there when my husband walked in, but he said you would have moved. It was just like, what? And so imagine if this was on and glowing, they would all have gotten stuck there. I would have probably had to throw this away. Okay, you know that alert? Like, this television program might not be good for young people to watch. Okay, if you don't like bugs, you might want to avert your eyes, because take out, this is real. This is not something you mocked up.
These are examples. And again, you're going to see a lot more on here than just house flies, fruit flies, and mosquitoes. We tested for those things. That's what it was designed for. But it's going to catch a lot of other bugs that you have in your home. So if you don't want them in your food, or you don't want them flying around your friends, get a fly light, and it's going to take care of the problem for you.
This is not welcome friends coming to the party. Mike, you are always invited.
Jane, thank you so much.
We'd love to have you here in the
Thanks
kitchen
for
with
having
David,
me.
but none of these gunky flying guys. So we're really busy. QVC.com, mobile apps, tap them, as I say in Great Britain, tap your app. Best way to go as we continue in the kitchen with David with the Jane and Allie takeover. Don't worry, David and Stacey are coming back next week. But we might crash the party, right, Allie?
That would be fun. Knowing us, that we'd bring wine. Hey, I want to give you a little sneak peek. We have another one day only on our My Grandma's. This is baked like it has been for 150 years with the freshest ingredients. You get not only their cinnamon walnut, which put them on the map, but also the delicious Granny Smith apple. The smell has been making my mouth water all night. So that's about 10 minutes away that you can experience that expiring offer, $38.20, price only valid for the day. Brunch, dessert, how about just a little sneaky snack? But I think we do have a little, are we gonna do the trivia? Okay, speaking of coffee cake, we're gonna do a little trivia. The hole in the center of the coffee cake is a relatively recent intervention. Which purpose does it serve? Allows for easier slicing of the cake, creates a prettier presentation, allows the cake to cook properly, or creates a place to set down your coffee? You'll have to stay tuned to see.
No, I didn't get the last trivia, but I think I might have nailed this trivia, but we'll find out in just a couple minutes. Stay tuned. So Natalie Lockitz is joining us. She is our expert from Cook's Essentials, and I'm so glad you're here today because I can't stand anything that doesn't have a sear, a little crispiness. I mean, if I order chicken or I order something and it comes out and it's not, I'm like, no way.
I'm the same way.
So, brand new at a one-day only price. This is our Cook's Essentials 9-inch round cast iron chef's press.
Yes.
This is how the steaks, this is how that incredible brick chicken, which when I see that on the menu, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to do it. This is what gives you the sear on the top and the bottom.
Check that out.
Oh my gosh. I mean, that is the way you want to cook and the way you want to eat. I mean, we chatted earlier when we were outside that our prices for Cook's Essentials are kind of silly. And honestly, for many of you, you might be like, okay, well, wait a minute.
Right.
I'm not quite getting how it can be that low price. Well, Cook's Essentials has been part of QVC's family for, 20, 25 years.
Yes.
We go directly from the where it's made to you. We don't have to buy billboards. We don't have to, have ads on television. It's just us and you with this amazing value. We are so busy right now. We've been busy the whole night. We need you to use your app and to go to QVC.com. So why, again, this is only $14.98, and you might want to move the decimal point over if it had another brand name on it.
Seriously.
But Natalie, as a dietitian, as an amazing nutritionist, as a personal chef, I mean, you've been styling food your whole career.
Yes.
Why, this is probably something many of us don't have.
No.
Full disclosure, I don't have this.
Yes.
Why do we need it?
So actually, restaurants use these because we get that beautiful sear. And like you said, we love that flavor on the outside because we get that crispiness. And what presses do is they lock in that moisture and that flavor. by searing both sides so the inside stays really tender and juicy. And also you're reducing your cooking time by about 20 to 30%.
Oh wait, now say that again.
Yes, you're reducing your cooking time so you get dinner on the table faster.
And don't use as much energy, right?
Yes,
Saves
what a
you
good
money.
point. That's so true.
So do you heat this up before you put it on top?
I recommend heating it up because then you're going to get that hot sear on the top and that hot sear on the bottom, which we love because, of course, those charred, smoky flavors is what makes our food taste so good. So you can use this directly on the grill, you can use this in your oven, and you can use this right on your stovetop. Just simply put it on the heat source, heat it up a little bit, and then use it to sear both sides.
Now, it's oven safe up to 500 degrees.
Exactly.
So can I even put it in the oven to
Put
get
it in
warm?
the oven. I always say, so when you said brick oven chicken, I'm the same way. When I see that at a restaurant,
I want to order it.
I want to order that too. So at home, I love doing this. It's called spatchcocking the chicken. You remove the center backbone and flatten it, and what that does is gives you more surface area.
Right.
And what this weight does is kind of like that idea of the brick. It's, sets on top, it pushes down, it gets a crispier, more surface area on the heat, so it gets crispier skin and juicier, tender meat.
Right.
And what I do is I finish this straight into the oven.
Right.
At, 375, 400
Because
degrees.
it's safe up to
500 degrees. So
500 degrees.
I'm going to put it in there just to finish it in the oven, but this thing can go straight into your oven, so no worries. You don't have to remove it.
Oh my gosh, it's
Isn't
going to
that
be like
perfect?
the coolest extra accessory you ever got. And maybe if we someday interviewed you and said, okay, you need to tell us what was the best money well spent you ever did in the kitchen.
Yes.
It's Cook's Essentials 9-inch round cast iron chef's press. Now, what pans does it fit in? A 10-inch or a 12-inch round skillet.
Exactly.
Or bigger, obviously,
Yep.
as long as the food is underneath it. But you're even using it on your rectangular.
You can use it on a rectangular grill. You can use it on your outdoor barbecue, of course, because
Awesome.
we're inside. We're using it on an electric, but it's totally appropriate for any cooking vessel, and it fits beautifully in a 10-inch skillet.
Okay, so earlier tonight, we kind of put a little challenge to Natalie because coming up, Marie-Louise Ludwig is going to be joining us with my grandma's coffee cake, the traditional wonderful cinnamon and nut, and also that beautiful apple.
So yummy.
We said, well, what could you do with that? So show everybody what you did
Well,
with my grandma's coffee cake.
So Jane had such a good idea. She said, well, can we do something like a dessert, like a pound cake? So we took my grandma's and I battered it in a French toast batter just
Is
for
this the
fun.
syrup?
This is maple syrup.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
We
how
ready?
did you know? We
Oh
needed
my
to hit
gosh.
it with maple syrup. So fun. So I literally did this about 20 minutes ago, and I love it because I used the grill press, and as you can see, I didn't get those deep, wavy grill marks, but that's okay. This works as a beautiful weight, so you're searing both sides. So perfect for your breakfast foods,
Right.
anything that you want to get that beautiful golden brown char on, which is basically everything.
Right.
That's flavor. So
You know what I was thinking would be great
Yes.
for? Quesadillas, because the
Yes.
worst thing for me is flipping.
Flipping, that's so true.
I do a barbecue chicken and pineapple quesadilla,
Oh,
and
gosh,
it's
yum.
really good.
That sounds
It's
so
a Ray
good.
Drummond recipe. You can probably find it online.
That sounds so
but
good.
flipping it is a pain in the neck.
Yes.
So this would be so great because you can put it on top of your quesadillas.
Yep, exactly.
My husband makes them all the time. This would be a great gift for him.
It's such a great gift. It is one of those things that it's just an accessory to your kitchen that you didn't know you need until you have it, and then you use it for everything. You can put this on bacon too to keep bacon from
I was
getting.
going to ask you
Yes,
that,
because
right?
it gets so wavy. It's kind of like a built-in panini press. You don't need a fancy panini press. Put this
Wow.
on, a regular pan. Of course, we have this great grill pan. I'm going to try and flip this over, probably not very delicately, but you get. Oh, I cooked it a little long there, but as you can see, you get beautiful grill marks on
Right.
both sides. So it's like a built-in panini press. You can
Right.
do it for
And then you could lay your bacon here.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh! Again, for your asparagus,
Yes, and
why not?
You were saying your husband loves asparagus.
He does.
So
He
do
loves
I.
it grilled.
Use this for veggies. Put some portobello mushrooms. Flatten those out with a little soy sauce. Smashed potatoes.
Oh, look how good that looks.
You just boil them for a few minutes, smash them down, and you get this great char because the more that is exposed to that heat, whether it's from the grill press or the pan, the more crispy, the more flavor you get.
So this is a tool most of us don't have, but this is a tool that chefs know about. That's why Natalie wanted to bring it to you tonight. We decided, since we are pre-game in 4th of July
Yes.
in the kitchen with David, again, I'm filling in for David, Allie's filling in for Stacy, we wanted to bring you what we call a one-day only price item. And it really is just that. It's already 10:30 almost. This price goes up at the end of the day. That's midnight West Coast. And we can guarantee you that for 6 months, that means for the rest of 2019,
Amazing.
it's never going to be at a clearance price below this. It's never going to be at a special sale price below this. you get the best price on something for 6 months guaranteed. And so you've shown us veggies, we've done desserts or breakfast,
Love
we've
it.
done sandwiches, we've done burgers.
Smashed burgers, pork chops, Allie started off with, chicken in the oven.
And it's under $15. What a great way to get to know us. We also added 3 easy payments of $4.99 and shipping and handling $5.50 broken up amongst those payments as well. Now, I got this next item that Allie's going to talk about for my daughter for Christmas.
Ooh.
It's from Nespresso.
Ooh, love it.
I know, isn't that
So
a great
cute and
gift?
Compact.
Well, I know Jane loves this Nespresso. Well, listen, we only have about 300 of these to go around. We have graphite metal, piano black, red, and silver. I own an espresso. I start my everyday with it, and part of it is because you get a great value here at QVC. The maker alone would be over $224. You also get an espresso voucher of $33. I believe you get 12 pods with it too. If sold separately, over $257.43. Our sale price is $179.98. I may encourage you to consider breaking up with your barista and going all Nespresso with that great value. Hey, back to our trivia. The hole in the center of the coffee cake is relatively recent invention. What's the purpose that it serves? Allows for easier slicing of the cake, creates a prettier presentation. How about allows the cake to cook properly? That's the winner, according to Foodimentary author John Brian Hopkins. The hole in the center of the cake became popular in 1950. The bundt pan was invented to allow heavier batters to cook all the way through without any dough left unbaked in the center. By the way, it's called...
We know the answer. Like, we're raising our hands.
Yeah, I said it.
We knew it before.
Were you right?
Right.
We were raising our hands.
Because of
I went to Catholic school. We used to go
I know,
stir,
I know.
stir, 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 calling me. Then you got to 8th grade and you were like, oh my gosh, don't calling me. I didn't do any of my homework. Marie Louise Ludwig is back, and we're here. Speaking of going to Catholic school, we had a party, and I have dear sisters that are part of the Sister Servants of the Immaculate Heart of Mary. Hi, Sister Mary Ellen, Sister Stephen Ann. As their little lovely gift, they brought to the party my grandma's coffee cake.
Well,
I was like,
thank
wow.
them for
So
us.
it's sister approved, it's Jane Tracy approved, it's Marie Louise approved.
Heaven approved.
And you love it because it's actually, it feels like you're in heaven. 150 already ordered in this, the last half hour-ish of In the Kitchen with David. I've never had this as a one-day only price before.
Okay.
And I just talked
We're
about
excited.
the last product. It's rare to see them back to back. But what this means is the price goes up at the end of the day. The end of the day is almost here. And for 6 months, that means for the entire 2019 season, you will never get a better price than this right now. It's not going to be below $38.20. Only day at this price, and this day is almost over. Rarer, we don't have auto delivery here because they're so specially made by hand.
They are.
So I have to ask you, how long will they stay fresh in the freezer?
1 year.
Okay, they will never be in your freezer for a year, but if you want to do multiples right now and start thinking of fall and start thinking of what are you going to serve on Christmas morning when everybody's around and you got to get, you know, some sort of breakfast out, I would do multiples because this price is not going to be seen again. And we are so busy for this entire show, we need you to do QVC.com or your mobile app to be able to place your order. Okay, if somebody's new, tell us about my grandma's coffee cake.
The reason why I love my grandma so much is because this cake starts with a real grandmother's recipe, 150-year-old recipe to this day, made up in our bakery in Boston, baked in small batches, no compromise at all on the freshest of ingredients, farm fresh eggs, pure cultured sour cream, one of our big secrets, and that pure Madagascar bourbon vanilla. It's all hands on deck in the bakery. Every single cake is touched, whether it's getting toppings. In this case, all of our delicious, tart, fresh, crisp Granny Smith apples are peeled by hand, and they're sliced by hand nice and thin. They're put into the middle of our cake where you see our signature streusel right there.
This is weird. You can see how moist it is. There's nothing worse than a
can.
coffee
You
cake
can.
that's dry or a coffee cake that doesn't have enough of the stuff. And this has enough of the stuff. So it's brand new today, already over 250 ordered. We do not have auto delivery. Marie Louise said you can keep this safe in your freezer freezer for up to a year. So take advantage of this one-day only price, lowest price guaranteed for 6 months, and pick this up. And you're getting both. It's not a choice of.
That's right. You're getting the Granny
the box?
Smith
Okay.
apple.
Love this.
With those fresh, crisp, crunchy Mariani walnuts, huge walnuts from California, and
This is
the
my favorite.
cinnamon walnut cake. This is our show cake. This is where it all began. This is the reason why people would line up in front of our bakery when it was a small storefront back in the day to get this cinnamon walnut cake. Now we have great flavors, and this apple with the Granny Smith.
And they're kosher, correct?
And they're
right?
kosher,
And they're
which we know is
kosher.
important to a lot of our customers.
Right.
And may I say, by the way, the cakes that you order this evening will be baked and shipped to you fresh. So if you do choose to put them in the freezer, and we give you a great freezer bag, that will be the first time your cake ever goes into a freezer.
You know, we talk about, you know, our loved ones, and I always talk about my dad, Rudy, and he loved this because you could cut it up, freeze individual slices, get it
Sure.
out and defrost it, have it with your cup of tea. Did you see what Natalie did? She grilled these on her
she
pan.
did.
Okay, so only about 3,300 now to go around, and this is brand new. It's the only day ever at this price. So if you ever have unexpected guests, if you ever realize, okay, wait, I have to host that brunch. If you, like me, have a little bit of a sweet tooth when you have a cup of tea, you gotta try my grandma's coffee cake. They are so good.
It is so different, and look at this. You can see right in the middle, one thing we like to do is we like to load these up with all kinds of great ingredients, but in the middle of this, you've got the apples on the top, but you also have a really nice layer of those thin, delicious, tart Granny Smith apples, which, as everybody knows, goes beautifully with that cinnamon sugar streusel that we put all the way through the middle of the cake. How do we get our cake so moist? Well, first of all, no trans fats in our cake whatsoever. The secret is a pure cultured sour cream. I want you to think about that thick, rich, beautiful, milky white cream. And what rises to the top of that, Janie? That thick sour cream. When you stir that gently into that batter, that 150-year-old recipe, it bakes up so nice and so moist and so dense. And then rounding it out, and this is really important, is that pure Madagascar bourbon vanilla that Bob, our founder and our owner, he will not compromise. He will never go to imitation anything. You've got to have that pure vanilla all the way through. That is why our cakes are so beloved.
Okay, I'm eating some
Get
of
in
my
there,
favorite.
girlfriend.
This
Get
is my
in there.
favorite. This is what my sister friends brought me. This is the original. This is the classic. You're getting both. Okay, with this is brand new. And we are, sorry, I'm so verklempt with this. I love it. Here's what we have left. We only have 3,200, and we are wildly busy right now. And the best way to get through is go to QVC.com and tap your app. And it is, I'm going to go out on a limb, the absolute best coffee cake you will ever have.
It is, and you know I bake, and I have tried to replicate, and I cannot do it because this cake is a tradition. I like to say it really is a memory on a plate.
Are we gonna have 3?
Should I join you? I'm ready. You ready?
I think we need the
Okay.
3rd.
Go left.
Hop and dance! Hop and dance!
Get it,
and
get it,
pirouette.
get it, get it, get it, get it.
Oh, baby.
Get it, get it.
Woo!
You love that? This is really a memory on a plate. How many of us grew up where we had grandmothers and mothers and perhaps your aunts? They all baked, and you'd go to their house, and on that beautiful cake plate that perhaps they've had for generations, they made a beautiful homemade coffee cake from a recipe that perhaps was passed down for generations at their homes. If you don't bake right now, and yet you want to be able to give your family that kind of tradition, imagine having everybody gather around to have a nice piece of coffee cake.
So cinnamon walnut or the apple?
I haven't tried the apple yet.
Okay,
but
so
the
mine-
cinnamon walnut's
you were-
so
yeah,
good.
I'm going to cut here, and look at this. I want to show you this
my
on the
mother
top.
used to
Look at
do a
these
traditional
pieces.
kind of apple coffee cake.
Look at this.
We even tried to replicate it once on QVC, and we couldn't come close. I mean, and it was a lot of steps with the fresh apple and the cinnamon, and then that wonderful, delicious cake.
There you are, my friend.
That's a big piece, Marie
That's
Louise.
all right.
I knew we were good
worked
friends
hard
for a
tonight.
reason.
Marie Louise, why don't you have any?
Well, because
What?
somebody has to talk.
That's
That
true.
would be- my mother
Oh
would
my
say it's
gosh.
rude. Don't talk with your mouth full.
Why don't I eat more when I'm on the air? I'm having so much fun.
I know, it's the best,
That's
isn't
so
it?
good.
This is delicious.
Cheers.
Cheers.
This is what real coffee cake is all about, and how
Mm-hmm.
wonderful that right here in Boston, in New England, we're able to grab these fresh ingredients,
Mm.
and every day we're baking fresh cakes on demand
I'm not
because
letting anything go to waste.
there's nothing like this cake.
So the other thing is when I have any type of a muffin or a cake or a sweet, I almost feel like it always has to be warm in order to really be flavorful. This is not warmed, and it is so moist, so decadent. And here's the problem with most coffee cakes. The top is good, the middle is good, and then the rest of the cake can be sort of left on the plate.
Really good point.
Every single bite here is
good.
amazing. So here's what happened. We brought this in brand new as a one-day only price item. That means for 6 months, and that takes us into 2020 now, we are never gonna have it below what it is right now. I love the way it's boxed because as soon as people see it, that's what
It's
I
a
unwrapped when my
beautiful
friends
gift for
brought
the
it. Like you
summer.
knew immediately, right? So everybody brings wine, everybody brings chocolate. You bring my grandma's coffee cake. You don't see this at under $20 a box.
Right.
And this set cut
Right.
together is only here at QVC, but QVC.com and tap your app. We've been super busy the whole presentation. And how many can
And
this
may
serve?
I say, yes, each cake will serve approximately 14 people, 14 slices depending, and I think this is a nice generous slice right
It
here.
is.
Look how simple this is. In the summertime when you're busy running back and forth to the grill, slice this up, decorate it the way you want, have everybody grab what they want down here.
Right.
Do something fun with this. Imagine everybody coming down in the morning and you grill some of these up. I think
Yeah.
Natalie just did that on her griddle.
Oh my gosh.
A little bit of warm syrup on here.
I mean, it smelled so good in that show kitchen.
Little
I
bit of
can't
ice
tell you.
cream.
Yeah, it could be your dessert. So what do we have left, Sean? 2,600, and then that is it. We've been busy on our lines pretty much the whole 3 hours. That's why I implore you to tap your app and go to QVC.com. My wacky neighbor, it's always great to spend a little pre-4th of July moment with you. Thanks, honey. Mwah. And thanks for the fresh veggies you brought from
It's
your garden.
my pleasure.
Oh, you're the best. Anyway, my feet do not hurt because I've been in my Lexi Quins, I almost said Marigold, the whole show. But Patty Kramer is joining us. And Patty, since the year 2000, has been bringing something that I don't know how we lived without it, Lock and Locked at QVC. Welcome back to In the Kitchen with David. So good to see you, honey. I mean, this is a staple in my house. I tried to be smart. And I decided that everybody was going to have their own color, and then no one was going to take my Lock and Lock. So my sister Chrissy had a color,
I remember
my niece had
she
a
did. You
color,
separated.
I had a color. You know what? They still walk away with my Lock and Lock. Although I do have to say, most of my family brings it back because they are slightly afraid of me, and I will come get you if you don't return my Lock and Locks. But we love this beautiful kind of ready for summer or any time of year hibiscus-inspired flower on top. This is the 5-piece Triton nestable storage set that's been inspired by you. You're getting all 5 pieces. Why don't we run through those quickly, and then I'm going to take everybody through the colors.
Sure.
So
Well,
what 5 do we get?
Okay,
We can
we'll,
do it
yeah,
here.
we'll start right here. So you're going to get 2 of them right here that are 10 1/4 cup, and like you said, these were inspired by the viewers. And then
What does that mean?
Because
Our
they wanted,
customers
the
asked for
customers
this
wanted
size.
bigger sizes,
Right.
and they wanted a variety because they like Triton. And then this one right here is a 2 1/4 cup. And then this one right here is over a 3 cup, and then the one on the bottom is 4 1/4 cup. And these are all part of the nestable line, so this is all you need for storage is they collapse right down, so no worries about it.
Well, here comes the colors, and get ready for some updates. So we start with this beautiful copper, which might match those beautiful pans of yours. We only have 500 left to go around. In the Kitchen with David, it's all about the red. We only have 500 left. If they go, I don't know when we're getting them back in stock. We also have it in this beautiful clear. This is brand new today. We only have 300 remaining. And then we have the beautiful soft blue. That's the one that looks a little bit deeper, only 500 left. And then we have that gorgeous aqua color. We only have 250 left. Next to that is my favorite color in the whole wide world, jade green. Oh my gosh, 200 there. In the dusty rose, only 125. If you want to be very sophisticated, we're going to do golden sand. only 130 there. I collect a lot of the yellows in Lock and Lock. There's only 150, and then we have Plumberry, only 230. So let's just say, Patty, somebody's new to QVC, is not like me, and isn't obsessed with Lock and Lock. And my youngest daughter, Deirdre, who I think you remember her when she was in grade school.
Our daughters went to school together.
She used to love, and still does, love these for all of her collectibles. Now she has her own shop and makes her own, yours, you know who they are. And so she puts a lot of her accessories that she needs to do her arts and crafts that she's selling now right here inside the Lock and Lock. But if somebody's new,
if they're new
what's
to
Lock and Lock all about?
So this is Lock and Lock Triton, and what's so special about this is Triton is virtually indestructible. So, and this is the same material, Triton, is the airplane windshields, or it's the beakers in the lab.
Oh my gosh.
So this is really durable. It's stain proof, so you don't have to worry with the red sauce and stuff like that. It's not going to stain at all. Again, it's easy to open one-handed, so no worries about it. And I just shook up my spaghetti sauce. So then you can just lift the lid, and if you want to microwave in it, all you do when you microwave in it is you just turn the lid upside down and you go ahead and put it in the microwave.
Rest it on top.
You rest it on top. And the reason why we did the Triton is because it looks like glass, but it's not glass, and it makes a nice presentation to the table.
So my friend who has rheumatoid arthritis said she loves using Lock and Lock because she can use the heel of her hand to snap it closed. You don't have to line it up. It's
You don't have to ruin
easy
your
do.
nails.
No, you don't. And I would recommend getting more than one set, because even though you think, oh my gosh, I'm going to use this, you're going to use this, and you're going to use more. And then when you have a little bit of leftovers, or you want to save money and time by taking your lunch to work, I mean, we talk about that all the time.
Yes.
Put that money back in and take that big trip at the end of the year, because you're going to save calories and you're going to save money by taking your lunch to work. And this is freezer, microwave, and dishwasher safe.
Yep, top rack the dishwasher. And again, if you haven't tried Lock and Lock before, your berries and your meat, you're going to get so much longer out of them. Don't wash them till they're ready to use. And then when you're ready to use them, rinse them off. And again, like I said, this is Triton, Jane, so you don't have to worry about it. And you can see, I'm just going to go ahead and drop it.
And you can do it. Come on, Patty. Get the tomato sauce. Come on, turn it upside down over my head. Louise already did it. I mean, you know, I still have, you know, another 20 minutes to go, but I am not worried about spaghetti head.
No
Not at
worries
all.
about spaghetti head.
Not worried about you, Patty. I know you got me covered. So let's do updates, because some of these are scary limited. So if you are into copper in the kitchen, which is such a big new look right now, I mean, that with the Triton, that is so elegant, only 500 left. QVC Foodie's favorite in the kitchen with David Red, we're down to 480. The clear is the classic, but it still has the hibiscus flower on it, only 280 to go around. This is our blue, it looks more like a teal, 450. There's our beautiful aquamarine, only 230 to go around. This is my favorite, the jade green. We have Gem Day coming, that looks exactly like the gemstone. Next to that we have Dusty Rose. 4 dozen about to sell out completely, and this is brand new today. Next to that, if you're very sophisticated, golden sand.
And the golden sands, every time we bring it in,
5
it's been
dozen.
going.
So
Okay.
that's about to sell out, and the beautiful soft dusty rose is about to go. Canary yellow, we're down to 120, and then we also have plumberry, only 180. How did we deal with life without Lock and Lock?
I don't know how we dealt with it.
I really don't know.
And you know, and again, if you're making your fresh salsas this summer, with the gardens are eventually going to come in, you don't have to worry about it. It's not going to stain. It's not going to leak. You don't have to worry about it. This is why we love the Triton, because it's stain proof.
And if you go to the beach this summer, where everything gets so stale so fast, as soon as you open the bag of cheese curls or the bag of pretzels or even the cereal, put it right into your Lock and Lock. If you're only going for a week, this is the perfect one to take with you. And if you're on a boat and it falls over and it bags, it's not going to break. I mean, you're not going to dent the floor. I mean, I have to tell you, there's a reason why millions and millions of Lock and Locks have been sold on QVC since day one. And it's because there's really nothing else like this for food storage. Or, I mean, I've taken it to parties with the pasta salad in it and put it right out there. One year we decorated the side with stickers. I mean, you can have a lot of fun with this, and you just need to stock up in more than one.
And I love this too for marinating. And when you have it in the refrigerator, you can see how nicely it stacks up. You can see through it, so you're not going to waste it. And like you said, with this Triton, because it's the
darling,
same.
I know you're with the Dusty Rose. I got to do a cleanup in aisle 7. So let me take these 2 away, as the Irish say.
Oh, you're taking a few
I'm
away.
taking them all away.
Okay, let me
Couple
hide the
of them
dusty
away.
rows.
Pay it no mind. So quick color update. We just lost 2, and it is brand new today on QVC. Copper, gorgeous. The red, the #1 color in the kitchen with David. Clear, classic. This one is blue, but it's kind of like a teal blue. The next one is aquamarine, great for the summertime. My favorite is this jade green. It's so pretty, Patty. 2 sold out, so I moved it out from there. We have 101 in the canary yellow, and we only have 150 in the plum berry. So Allie is up next with our quick take item. We only have about 20 minutes left in the kitchen with David, but Spurtles are waiting in the wings, so don't go anywhere.
Well, it is a quick take, and this is a quick way for you to make a little omelet bar, maybe at home or when you're entertaining for brunch, and to do it with perfection, whether it's an omelet bar, whether it's a crepe. We've got 2 from Cook's Essentials. This is a 2-piece HA, which is the hard anodized, which means superior durability. Heat is going to be distributed evenly. Oh, and it's a clearance price of under $20. It's $19.98. The one and the only, the fabulous Natalie Lockett is joining us. Not only have you worked as a registered dietitian, but a food stylist, so she knows not only how important it is to get good food to your family quickly.
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about these Japanese skillets.
Yes, because now I'm an omelet master with these.
Yes.
They are so fun. So this Japanese omelet style pan is one where it's rectangular, so it really helps you make the perfect omelet. I just poured in some scrambled egg batter, and I'm just simply rolling it up, and this non-stick helps me do that. I'm going to get another one going, because I know this goes so fast, and I just want to show you how easy and beautiful this pan works.
You get 2 for $19.98, whether you're downsizing or maybe you're just starting to cook more meals just for you or just for you and your partner. This is a great way to do it. We will talk a little bit too about what surfaces you can use on this, because you've got a glass top stove, but no induction would work.
No
for
induction,
these.
everything else.
But gas for sure.
For sure.
But look, you could bake in this.
Oh yeah.
You've got a little frittata.
Frittata, I love it.
That's
it's so perfect.
It's fancy but easy in that.
It's fancy and easy. It's perfect for one. It's you know, obviously very cute for a family of 2. If you're downsizing, maybe you have a kid at home that's just getting into cooking. This is basically built for grilled cheese sandwiches.
We only have about 2,200 to go around at under $20, $19.98. Remember, that is the 2 that you're getting. So keep one for yourself or gift one. This is the type of cookware you just use every day. But we could also do like grilled asparagus and bacon. We could do sausages. We could do like grilled cheese for the kids.
Absolutely. Well, it's made for these beautiful omelets
look how pretty
because
that
they
looks.
simply roll up without any effort. I'm also doing a crepe batter because who doesn't love delicious rolled crepes or pancakes? You can also fill this with things. It's so fun to do with the kids at home. I'm going to fill this with chocolate.
Ooh.
You know, just like for a little dessert or maybe some breakfast.
Well, this is where we not only get to have delicious treats, but you get to get all the savings. So we're in the midst of an event called Cue the Savings here at QVC, where we also have upped the ante when it comes to our easy payments as well.
Nice.
This particular duo is on 4 easy payments, and let's see that $4.99 on your easy payments, and you get that set of 2 for $19.98. But remember, you know, a lot of times when I think, Natalie, we see prices like this and we think, oh, this isn't going to be the quality, but this is, 1, it's Cook's Essential.
Yes.
So we cut out all the middleman.
Yep.
And then 2, hard anodized. Why is that so important?
So hard anodized is a process that actually creates these pans to be 2 times harder than stainless steel. It adds superior durability. It adds a layer of protection to the pan, so there's no rusting, there's no cracking. It adds just years and years of use to these pans. We have triple riveted for strength.
And they're non-stick.
And they're, look at this. Okay, so you just
and
saw
this
me.
grilled cheese.
Isn't that grilled cheese gorgeous?
Yeah. Should
Let's
I
look
flip
at the,
it?
Yeah, let's check the other side.
So she's going to go barehanded. I'm going to use my Spurtle.
No, good. Oh, we left
That's
it go
okay.
a little long, but it's still.
I like it a little
I know,
burnt.
I do too. We still get this golden brown. This hard anodized is such a high quality pan.
Yeah.
So you just saw me pour in this crepe batter. I filled it with chocolate.
Yum.
I had no effort. I used a little Spurtle or a spatula to simply roll it because that nonstick is so incredible. It's honestly like the
No
most.
extra oil.
No, you don't. I actually am not oiling or buttering these at all. Now you could for flavor if you want to add a little, but you don't need to if you're watching that.
Omelet bars, if you're cooking just for 1 or 2,
right.
You're downsizing, you want more efficiency in the kitchen, this is still the quality. You're not sacrificing durability when you get this clearance price. You get the set of 2 in the Japanese style skillets. Natalie, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for
So
cooking
fun
with
to be
us.
with you.
I'll come back and eat that chocolate crepe. Okay? All right. Oh. Troublemakers in the
First
house.
of all, you don't put the Tuesday
Is this what
vibe.
Jagger does? Is this
This is what the Tuesday Vibe babes do every Tuesday night.
Is this getting annoying
Yeah.
yet?
Yeah. Hi, honey.
Bring me food.
Is
You
it
hungry?
Tuesday? Is it Friday?
Do you have
Is
a
it
bib for Sean?
Is it
Do you want? I'm way
Friday?
too tall. It's
No,
just
you're not.
because
No, we're just really short.
It is kind of a little
Oh my
Friday
gosh.
cheese.
Well, Friday and Tuesday vibes. I mean, you know, you never know what this one's going to come out with. Like you want the scarlet denim shoe. More about that
Okay,
on
what did you
Facebook.
make here?
Okay,
Sidebar,
I made
can I just say,
nothing.
you know what makes amazing TV ratings?
What?
Chicks and chicken. I mean,
Oh,
come on.
is it a
so
chick
good.
flick moment?
Oh.
So
Did you stream that on your Amazon Fire?
I could. So David Venable did this recipe. I had nothing to do with it. I just slathered the barbecue sauce on. And this is a gorgeous grilled chicken with a ooey gooey, fabulous barbecue sauce. And while we dig in, Sean Killinger, what's happening with you tonight?
Oh, I was going to take a bite, but I'll talk while you bite. Amazon Fire Stick coming up
Well done.
next, a whole hour of it, the final hour. I can't wait. I love Brett Hamilton. He and I are like spirit animals together. And I would say I plan on sitting the entire hour and just talking about the things that I like to watch on TV.
Oh my gosh, isn't that fun? Can you believe we get paid to do this?
I know, right? Well, listen, then it gets better because at midnight, I'm going to sit the entire hour in a Lazy Boy recliner.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just got a note.
Do you want to
do not
switch
get paid
shifts?
for tonight.
This sauce, Jane.
I know.
All right, I'm going to take mine with me because I feel like Brett's probably looking on and thinking, are you prepping for the show or are you having fun?
No,
So
we're
having
eating.
fun.
I'm going to eat on the road. I think I left a little barbecue sauce on
That's
the-
okay, honey. Clean up in aisle 7. You know what I love about the sauce is that little bit of heat at the end.
Yeah, a little bit.
But you know what's great about this? The way to get that last bit of barbecue sauce out is the final item in our show. Allie Carr, it's been such fun. I'll see you in a couple minutes. Okay, so this gorgeous woman was on In the Kitchen with David on a Wednesday. I was home. Hi, Lucinda, so good to see you again. So do I have a card here somewhere?
You must.
Oh, it's back here. We got it. Okay. So I was watching you and David Venable, and I was fascinated. It was when you brought the set of 2, the originals,
The
to QVC.
original.
And if you don't know Lucinda Scala Quinn, she is the famous Mad Hungry cookbook author, television personality, all about getting us back into the kitchen and getting around the table with our family and friends. And this
Oh,
is
that's so
well, that's true. That's what you do,
Oh.
honey. Okay, customer top rated. Customer top rated. Viewers went on QVC.com and said, get your Spurtle Myrtle. They called it Shapely, which I kind of like.
yes.
And they said, love my Spurtle. So this top rated item is $27.98. The price goes up at the end of the day. You're getting 7. Now, we love you to death, but if we go to your website and we buy 2 of them, they're $24.99.
Well, that's why you're QVC
It's
and I'm
fine.
not. Sorry.
So you get all 7. Can we really quick show everybody what's in this? What is a Spurtle?
Please do.
What's in the set, and then we're going to run to the colors. So what is a Spurtle if I'm new? And by the way, if you have it, call us because Lucinda and I want to hear from you.
I do. A Spurtle is a tool that is actually a 16th century tool that was made in Scotland, and it was made for stirring oatmeal. Now, Jane, can't you just imagine giant vats of oatmeal? And you can see why it makes so much sense. The reason we made the silicone Spurtle is because our QVC customers asked us to, and that's the original.
Right.
It has, scrape, stir, smooth.
And never miss anything.
It-
All right,
never.
Lover, come along with me because we did
Okay,
something
wonderful.
so cute. I think Mitch worked this up for us.
Yes.
It looks like a little flower garden. This is actually the multi, and this is by far the most popular, and we didn't even tell you everything you get yet. But if you want the multi, this is what you're getting. But this is for Lucinda to show us everything you gave us in this crazy set that's
and
such an amazing
first of all,
price.
every tool does about 10 things, but this is the original Spurtle, and this is the other original, the mini Spurtle. This is the angled Spurtle, which becomes your favorite for avocado getting out. This is the slotted, which can drain, it can whisk. This is the spatula. It's that giant spatula that does everything, also cleans my windshield. And this is the slotted spatula. And last but not least, the little skinny Spurtle, which our customers ask
I'm
for.
obsessed with that
and
one.
they love them.
So we've sold 170,000 sets of just these. This price goes up at the end of the day. And this is the multi. So you'll actually get the red, the black, the green. This is so much fun. It's that whole rainbow feel that we're loving right now. And if you want this one, we have about 1,000 left. Then let's let's walk down here and take a look at all of our other beautiful colors. And if they go, I'm apologizing ahead of time. So we have orange, 150 left. We have green, 250 left. We have black, that's sexy. We only have 400 to go around. We have our beautiful blue, cobalt blue, only 450. We have aqua, that's still available. We have the red, always the #1 color in the David Venable kitchen. And then after that, we have it in our ultraviolet. So we are busy, Lucinda. Tap
Oh my
your
gosh.
app, go to QVC.com.
This is the hardest working tool in the kitchen, bar none. Now, I showed you the original, right, Jane?
Right.
This, you're holding the slotted. This is a workhorse. So I thought if the original is good, why not put some slots in? You can then whisk, which is pretty amazing.
Right.
You can strain something out. You can even separate an egg. But what really means, Jane, as an efficient cook, is I'm whisking with one tool. I'm going right into my pan right here, and I don't have to run and get another tool. I didn't start
Right.
with a whisk or a fork. And then when I go in there, I am not ruining my beautiful pan.
Right.
I'm getting right into the curve of the pan. I'm not scratching my nonstick pan. We spend so much time on getting our right cookware. All of the beautiful cookware here at QVC, you don't want to ruin it.
Right. Look
right?
at what somebody just said. I can't think of anything in the kitchen they can't do.
No,
I do not think I would
it's
love
true.
these as much as I was advertised on air, but I do. They are the best. That's why these are customer top rated. But this is what we love it for. How many times have you wasted what's in the bottom of the jar? And Lucinda says, no wasting. You're
No,
gonna get
I am.
every
That's
bit.
another big part of the Mad Hungry thing. I hate wasting. And when my entire Mad Hungry family has eaten all of the dessert, I'm perfectly happy with this last little tablespoon right here. And that's what this does. So that's the skinny. Now, that's 3 of them. Now this, Jane, if we had this when our kids were little, this is the little spurtle. So I am going to power schmear peanut butter.
Love
and
it.
this becomes your daughter, your granddaughter's, your niece's favorite tool in the kitchen.
Yep.
You can give it to them. It can be their own. You can stocking stuff. I mean, you're not going to find a better thing for stockings because you can just you can cover the whole family. But David always says, we use cream cheese, we use peanut butter.
Right.
He says that I'm a really good schmearer,
You're a
and a
good
lot
schmearer.
of that is because of this. So
professional schmearer right
that's
here.
the small,
And
okay?
you know what I would do? I would use that one to do the first dirty ice of a cake.
Oh,
I would plop
yeah, it's
the
got
icing
a
on
crumb
the
cake.
cake.
That's
Yep.
a crumb cake.
Be awesome.
Now here's the spatula, and in my house we have a lot of people eating, and that would be just a very big, but it's hefty,
Right.
and it holds on, right?
And
then
and
I
heat
keep
safe up to 400 degrees.
exactly,
right?
and I keep even higher. I
Yeah.
keep this by the sink. And I use it as a squeegee when I'm cleaning.
Wow.
So again, this is just one of many, many things. So I think I've showed you almost every single tool. Oh, I do want to show you this one. This is also a spatula, which is wonderful.
This got me. I love this.
Wonderful for getting, the grease to come through when you pick it up. But I am able to separate 2 eggs at once. And if you're working in a test kitchen or even a house like I am all the time, every day, you want efficiency. In fact, this guy over here also does it, only he does it with 1. And that's why every tool does multiple things. You will not waste 1 item. But I get so excited. I never don't get excited about this
Well,
cell.
you should,
I just love it. So
we're excited.
When
Like,
our
you got
customer
us into it.
wanted a silicone, I made a prototype and I took it home and I thought, And then one day I was using my KitchenAid and I went down in under the paddle and I hadn't even lifted it up. And there was just not a tool that did that.
Right.
And I thought, you know what?
Look
As
at
long
that.
as I can authentically love this, this is a tool for me. So then the spurtle, the silicone spurtle began. So they've all got multiple uses. I've just showed you a few things and we have a new thing today.
Okay, stay tuned for a new thing, but I want to give you an update. So here is the multi, which is always the most popular. We're down to 800. That shows you all 7. 2 of them are $24.99. There's no way that math can give us 7 for a couple dollars more, but at QVC it does. And then let me give you some more of the solid updates. So if you're giving it as a gift, get the multi. And we were saying, get 2 sets, keep 1 for you, and break the other ones up. So 100 left in the orange. In our green, 230. I love this black.
Oh, the
This
black.
is
People
awesome.
love
Give it
the
to
black.
the guys. 350. We have cobalt blue, 400, and then we also have it available in that beautiful aqua, in the red, and in the ultraviolet. So what else are you going to show
Well,
us,
I
Lucinda?
almost forgot one of my favorite
Wait,
tools.
what did I tell you? We love it best for avocado.
Well, all of these do well with avocado, but I made this one because I love the way this tip gives us action. I use it a lot when I'm baking bread because I can go in and use it on my dough. But there is no better tool for an avocado than this one. Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
There is nothing wasted there, not a thing. And this becomes, this is just such a favorite tool. It's a beautiful tool.
They all
now,
are.
This is what
and
today.
You have to decide today. You get all 7, not 2 for 24, but 7 for 27. And did I mention prices going up at the end of the day?
Well, at the end of the day, I'm going to make a mojito.
Ooh,
and
baby.
I just put in there, I put in the mint,
Mm-hmm.
I'm squeezing in the lemon and a little bit of sugar. And I actually heard this from Bonnie in the kitchen, that just using this as a muddler is a pretty amazing thing.
Wow.
Because you can go in and you can muddle, and then I'm actually,
What do you need,
I think
honey?
some water, because I just wanted to show you.
Here you go.
You know, I've muddled, and maybe you don't, some people love the chunk, go ahead, love the chunky mojito. But if not, let's just supposing you got that and you wanted to strain it, I could just strain it right here. Here we have our muddler turns into a strainer. So
okay.
as
multi,
you
multi,
work,
multi.
as you work, you learn these things, and you guys teach me things.
Well, you get all 7. You get a tool for anything that comes along. Okay.
How about a
here
spaghetti
we've
squash?
got Spaghetti
I
squash.
mean, is there a tool that does spaghetti squash better than this?
No.
I just don't think there is. It's almost like it was made for oatmeal in the 1600s and spaghetti squash in 2019.
And thank you, Lucinda,
look,
for bringing it
look,
to all of us
look,
with
look,
1,000 already ordered.
Completely gone. Now, here is the big spatula.
Okay.
Again, you can use this one. Here is, I get befuddled.
And do
I'm
the
so
folding.
excited.
Do the
Oh, the
folding.
folding. I'll
The
do the
folding
folding.
is like
so
the best.
if you've a baker or you've worked in the kitchen, you know that folding is a technique where you have to keep the air in.
Mm-hmm.
And you're usually using a little spatula. But this gets all the way in, Jane, and you turn it over and you're losing no air. And that's what's amazing about this technique.
Well, Miss Allie is coming in as we're
Hi,
about
Allie.
to face
No, I love
plant.
it.
Oh,
and
Allie's a
little
spurtler.
bit of chocolate. I don't know anybody at QVC that is not a spurtler.
Oh,
No, and I got my
thank
mom
you.
and my aunt.
And you know what they say on QVC.com? They echo what Lucinda says, get your Spurtle, Myrtle.
It's a Spurtle, Myrtle.
Thanks, honey.
Thank
All right,
you,
we're going to take a
ladies.
little walk over here. We want to remind you guys that we've welcomed over 470 brand new customers to QVC in the Kitchen with David. There is no Friday
No
this
Friday,
week
but we've
because
got other things happening.
Gem Day. So I'll be kicking off at midnight with the first time in 10 years that we've done a gemstone hoop, today's special value in your choice of 5 gems and 2 sizes, and we've all decided that it is absolutely the best gem day we've ever seen. All sale prices. Peyton Kelly is going to be back with me at midnight.
You passed the baton off to me at 2 a.m.
And then I'm back from 8 to midnight at the end of the day for our wonderful show with Peyton at 8 and then the grand finale. David's still going to be on vacation this weekend, so Miss Carolyn Gracie is going to be filling in the kitchen with David. And I will see you tomorrow night at midnight with our last gem day of the year, all sale prices. And here comes Sean Killinger next with the last look at our Fire Stick, today's special value.
Join us for July 4th weekend, Thursday through Sunday, July 4th through 7th. Wherever your holiday takes you, QVC is there with brands of buys worth celebrating. We have what you want this summer and beyond. Starts tonight at midnight Eastern and all day tomorrow through Sunday on QVC.
Create an oasis of relaxation and comfort in your home with a beautiful new reclining chair from Lazy Boy. Get yours starting Thursday at midnight Eastern on QVC.
Easy pay every day. Have a Q card? For a limited time, enjoy 4 easy payments on anything you buy with your Q card. Accept gift cards. Don't have a Q card? Open a new Q card and get a $20 QVC account credit when you make a purchase by July 3rd. Now is a great time to get your Q card.
Create culinary wonders in your kitchen with the Instant Pot Viva Pressure Cooker. Grab yours starting at 9 p.m. Eastern on QVC2.